Terrificon. That sounds terrific. Will it be? You'll have to tune in to find out as Cliff and Izzy hit Terrificon.
What's your strategy for this one?
I have none anymore.
Dude, I've come to learn that is the best strategy.
And so I was just gonna say before we went live, I won 2 auctions on Comic Link like this week, and I didn't know, and I was like, oh crap, I have to pay for this. So I've got 2.
I've never been on that website.
It's enjoyable.
Oh, quick question, hey, Rob. Is that long box, short box? Is that a website also, or only an app?
It's a website.
It's a website, but it was an app first, and its best functionality is in app. Its website is hit and miss.
Coming along.
Let's just say after me, I was giving them back in the early days when I was talking to them on a regular and consistent basis and giving them advice. If I kept saying, you got to get a web, they developed like a minimal viable product. How's that?
It is functional, Mark. I have got stuff just by using the website.
There's a couple of these websites out here that only exist as like a fancy marketing tool to make you download an app.
It's better than that.
Yeah, it's minimally viable, so you can function within it. But it's like I said, it's their product is best, unfortunately, inside the app. Which is fine for a lot of people. A lot of people are app people, but I like to look at things on a bigger screen and use a keyboard rather than this. But
it does a fair job of serving.
Yeah, in that Comic Link website looks messy. I don't know if that's a fair word. It looks busy.
There's a lot of websites that are like that.
Yeah, but like you just need a few minutes and then you can navigate it.
Does it look like one of those GeoCity websites people used to make?
No. That's my
back in the day, my LCS Comics.
That is my LCS. That's what my LCS's website looks like. And so he's gonna do a Shopify with Managed Comics. So a Managed Comics is another app you pay for on top of Shopify, right? So that you can have that clean pre-order, what's in stock now vibe. And I'm like, do it, for the love of God, do it. He goes, well, you people better use it to make it worth it. I was like, just do it. Like, I can't be the only person who has that issue with the LCS, where like, Comic Link is busy, but like, I go. So what I'll do is, I usually start with a search of what I'm actually looking for, and then like I'll proceed from there.
Name a book.
Captain Marvel Adventures number 39.
You have to put the hashtag in there. We'll see. We'll find out. No item.
All right, just put in Captain Marvel Adventures and see what we get.
Are you trying to go golden, Cliff?
No, I just am looking at Captain Marvel Adventures stuff.
Found 58 items. Let's see.
Yes, and they're all starting on August 14th.
It's one of those kind of websites. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out and just assume Jerry the Jitterbug is going to buy all of these.
Well, you would think, but again, one of the good things about this being a busy looking website is that lots of stuff goes under the radar, right? So let's see what I just won. anyhow, I just won 2 Submariner slabs, right? Issue number 50 and issue number 8, I think.
Are these Marvel or pre-Marvel?
Marvel.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't got that kind of golden age money.
Well, I'm just curious because there's a big difference in what deal you're about to say you got.
Yeah, so I got both of them are 6.5, and I won number 50 for $37. I won number 6 for $50. And they're both 6.5. But for the first time ever, for me, they're also both white pages.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time that I scored something of that era and I wasn't be like, oh yeah, off-white, cream, okay, the cover's pretty. I'm like, white pages? I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, what is this feeling?
Interesting.
So the auctions ran by like the different sellers. Like if you post stuff, like it schedules your inventory for an auction kind of thing with the date and time.
I am under the impression that they have everything and they distribute it.
The way that
just like my comic shop, their auctions, they have everything inventoried, right? And then it goes to auction. Then they pay out the people who submitted what they submitted.
This says this. Oh, this is that says this ended for.
Yeah, so that means they probably don't have anything. They may not have anything current with Action Comics.
Well, I just clicked on active auctions and it took me to ended auction. Where does it show you what the bid on it is?
If you go to auctions underway.
That's what I did.
All right, so then auctions underway at the top, you should have it sort by ends, and that'll be helpful.
Where's the sort?
And now a little lower.
Where's?
There it is.
Okay.
All right, so there's Zatanna. It's the most recent thing that's going to end.
What's up, Drew?
I guess these are the end times.
I'm glad to see the echoes continued from last night that I had on my stream.
You mean the echoes that have been going on all week?
Yeah.
Yeah, magic.
It's not going on when Mark speaks.
Well, because Mark is the host, and it's not happening for you either,
Rob.
Okay, so we're cool. You guys suck. Got it.
Yep, absolutely.
Apparently.
Is it echo?
That's okay. I always have OnlyFans to fall back on.
We sent
It is very quiet. So.
Oh, damn, look at that.
As he sounds like he's calling into a radio station. In the 80s,
Yeah.
though.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Now that was baseball stadium level right there.
Well, no, I feel like Lou Gehrig today.
Yeah, all
I
these
consider
auctions
myself
are-
the luckiest man.
I'm loving all this original art that I stumbled upon in the auction section now.
Ooh.
Oh, it's still 12 hours and 26 minutes on that picture of Zatanna's head by Art Adams.
Is that 320?
But there's a John
Art
Beatty
Adams.
Dark Side.
Begs the everlasting question: is it worth getting a picture of Zatanna if you can't see her boobs? The answer is no. The answer is definitely no.
We collect things on paper. I all bets are off. Even though sometimes I shake my head.
So Cliff, you're still at home?
Yes, it's like, dude, why are you trying to be there so early?
Because I got to set up.
Oh, that's a Spinal Tap table. Okay.
Spinal Tap? I think that's a different team.
No, Spineworks, right? Spineworks.
You said Spinal Tap.
I know. I was being funny. Now I'm being
Turn it up
serious.
to 11, is he?
Spineworks table.
Yes, I'll be hanging out with Spineworks.
Yeah, I properly advertised the other night when I was doing a Bit and Apple's channel because I was like, yeah, Izzy's gonna be there at the spine, and they're looking at me. I'm like, I don't know, it's something with spines, and they're like, spine works. I'm like, yeah, that's it, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to set up there, but I'm not going to be like pretty much like Heroes. I'm only going to be in and out kind of thing, so I can walk around, do some interviews and stuff like that.
As one should.
The one individual I want to actually have a conversation with is CB Cebulski.
Oh, you should.
Want to
and
talk
be like,
about
what's it like being shipped off to Japan like this?
Yeah, I think he likes it.
No,
he's always wanted to be shipped off to
Japan.
Japan.
He likes it.
Yeah.
He wanted to be Japanese.
Yeah,
Well, he did always want to be Japanese. There's a fact to that, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't like
you
to bring
approach
that
me
up too
addressing
much.
as Cebulski-san.
Hey, ask him if his favorite song is Turning Japanese.
Oh, dude, that's not right. Overall, he's a good guy. You know what I mean? Overall, he's a nice guy. I've had conversations with him in the past, so he is the one guy I want to talk to.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, overall, he's a nice guy. Now, as far as the good,
just kind of wore on me.
Well, like I was telling Cliff, I can't imagine. I don't really know how many achievements he's had in that role, but probably because he was probably just being a yes man. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you got to say yes.
But to who?
To whoever asks. Power of positivity.
What are you, the New Day? They're gone too.
Oh, he's like Daniel Bryant. Yes.
I'm just looking to take the opposite path than I always take for everybody else.
All right, so
I want everybody else to be positive while I wallow in negativity.
He hired in his term there. He hired Scotty Young, Phil Noto, Steve McNiven, Adi Granam, Sarah Pacelli.
He did not hire Steve McNiven. Steve McNiven already was in there during that time.
CB Cebulski made Peach Momoko a thing. So that's
yes, I will give him that one. That's Peach Momoko. Definitely Peach.
Listen, okay, let's review. Steve McNiven was there, and then he is become something after CB is in.
But Steve McNiven's one of those guys that he was doing it a while already beforehand.
Yeah, McNiven was a high-profile artist before Cebulski was.
Yeah, so it's not you. That's just poaching the industry. That's all that was. I don't give credit for that in that way. I give credit if you find somebody like
honestly,
Peach Momoko. I think that
for Marvel than he.
You're probably right in that one. But again, I don't fully like. He may have had the title, but I don't think he was fully embraced in the role.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
There's too many chiefs over there at Marvel when you look at the whole entertainment picture. And
that's the point. They
do kind of have to answer to their upper crust there. So.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
and that's the point. And that's the point when it comes to him. I think he was dare I say it? I don't know about
Okay,
Alexis.
Here we go. Fact check time. January of 2002, CB joins Marvel full-time as associate editor. 2003, CrossGen collapses. Steve McNiven's CrossGen contract then ends. And then Steve McNiven himself recalls from the website Zone Negative, I already knew CB over at Marvel, and he was happy to offer me work at Marvel. Right there. 2004, his first
as
major
associate
work,
editor, though. Like that was way before he had.
He still counts as a fine, and we were.
I want editor in chief. I want as editor in chief, not as associate.
Okay, as editor in chief, he's the one who builds the relationship with Kodansha in Japan, with Dom in South Korea, and with NetEase in China. Those are part of his accomplishments.
Okay, so he's responsible for Marvel Rivals.
China.
And then
yes,
he's probably. Yeah, that's outside of the MCU. That's the biggest boon to profitability
China.
that Marvel properties have seen in a very long time. They're making money hand over fist with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got the ash can. It's pretty good. I highly recommend it. Hammer Fist.
I love you, Matt. You've been such a slut for Hammer Fist all week. I love it.
I have. It's great. It's Rick Remender and Steve Epting. But you want to know what I'm a real slut for? It's this one. Shane Cotta. I read this one yesterday too. Oh my God.
Do not ruin it for me. I'm waiting.
I'm not going to say anything.
October, like the other peasants.
All right, I'm not going to say anything.
Last night, big whatever his name is, the popular one. He was on eBay Live and he put up a couple of chinkadas, and I was like, maybe, right? Each of them shot to a 160 something, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, this would have been a cute grab. Not to know almost $200.
I got lucky. I was at the comic shop. And it was on the rack. I said, "How much is this?" They said, "I'll get it for $5." I was like, "Okay."
What do you mean it was on the rack? The freaking ash can.
It was. It was sitting there. It was just staring at me. So is the ash can for Hammer Fist. And I said, "I'm grabbing those."
Okay, I didn't know that Chinkata got a store ash can release.
Yeah, this is the exclusive.
What is this Chinkata? Somebody educate
me. It's the
the
latest Daniel Warren Johnson creation.
Yeah.
And and considering that this man has made me feel more emotions than any other writer in the last 3 years, I am looking forward to it.
Well, it's news on Transformers.
The inside is newsprint, by the way. So I don't know if that's what's going to be like final product.
Well, it's an ash can, so I'm guessing that they're doing it.
Ash cans are typically like that.
But the
so people are spending over $150 on an ash can.
Yeah, because it wasn't
people were spending $150
in mass. Yeah. Well,
now,
this
the
is
ones that they were spending
pick it up
money
in
on
30 years when it's sitting in bins somewhere.
Now, this is the exclusive retailer one that they got, but I don't know how much this one's going for. But
right, the one that was sold last night was the San Diego Comic-Con ash can.
So, how do you spell that, Chinkata?
CHAINKATA.
I thought it said Chinkata.
Big Clutch. It was Big Clutch.
JSS
right?
Brooklyn put the link in the chat, Drew, if you want to look at it.
Nah, I'm all right. It ain't Marvel. I don't care.
Okay.
I only read real comics.
Wow. Okay. I like Marvel, but geez, man, calm down.
I was just trying to pop Mark.
I got this one in the mail yesterday too. I thought Frank Miller actually did pretty good with drawing turtles. It looked like the turtles from the 80s. They drew them.
That's good. Like me some Frank Miller.
I like some Frank Miller too.
Anybody? Everybody go see Spider-Man? Pete Spiderman?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Everybody else has sworn off movies for the rest of the year because you've already seen the best one.
No, I'm going next week to see End of Oak Street and then Terminator 2.
I want to go see End of Oak Street. That looks really good.
That looks good too.
Terminator 2 is coming back for like a week for Fathom event, even with a 3D
option.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to go catch that. So I got 2 more this month. End of Oak Street looks like a blast. It looks like I wrote it, is what it looks like.
Yeah. Looks like Mark and some Mad Libs got together.
Yeah. What if
give me Ewan McGregor?
What if I woke up and there was dinosaurs outside my window?
It looks pretty dope, man. I'm excited about it. But I'm also excited that the movie cycle doesn't take forever because I probably won't go to the theater to see it. So it's like, all right, well, I'll watch it in October.
I've read that it's not, but I'm still hoping against hope that it'll be somehow put into the Cloverfield universe. Because all the movies in that universe don't mean giant. Like there's different style movies in that universe with World War II zombie movies and
I never saw
End of Oak Street
Space
or Cloverfield Lane had aliens and.
I like Cloverfield Lane. I thought that was really good.
Yeah,
and the original
really
Cloverfield was amazing.
Yeah, and Cloverfield Paradox was great. Overlord was great.
I didn't see the Cloverfield Paradox.
I like it. You're in space on a space station where they built a large hadron collider. It almost explains they use that movie to be like the catalyst for their universe. Like firing up a large hadron collider could be your foundation of everything.
That's fun
pretty
enough.
Cool.
Yeah, I almost went and saw the Odyssey, but then I decided to go see Spider-Man again.
Did you like it?
saw Spider-Man twice in the theater, and I watched the bootleg of it already. So yeah, I might go see it again too.
Where would you put it on your Spider-Man movie ranking?
It is the best Spider-Man movie that has ever been made.
I think that's
It's slightly better than the next two, which I think are No Way Home and Spider-Man 2. Which I think Spider-Man 2 is a better film, but I have more fun with No Way Home. So my personal.
Oh, now you understand how reviewing movies work. Now you understand.
No, I've always understood.
You finally understand.
I've always understood.
Now you get it.
It's not a matter of understanding. I need to take what makes something a solid, well-rounded story, and then I've got to add the things into other not as well-rounded stories that make them more fun to watch.
Yeah,
and I have
Spider-Man
to
3 is more fun to
two.
watch than Schindler's List. Schindler's List is objectively a better made movie.
Schindler's List.
Wow. Now that's a comparison there.
Yeah, maybe it helps people to understand.
I don't think Schindler's
Spider-Man
List
3,
is a better
I'm one of
movie
those
than any
people that
Spider-Man movie because
Spider-Man
Schindler's
3
List
is
doesn't have
high on my
Spider-Man in it.
list.
Spider-Man 3 is one of those movies to me that it's an enjoyable movie to watch. Kind of a little bit seeing a train wreck happen in real life, but honestly, I didn't hate it.
Go back
Spider-Man
and watch
3 is
it
better
now.
than The Amazing Spider-Man.
The best part's Toby doing that dance. Yeah.
Granted, I think
the Goblin rides in and chunks a pumpkin bomb into the side of Sandman's head, and then Goblin and Spider-Man team up against Venom.
Yeah,
and
it's Topher Grace as the best Venom we've ever seen on screen.
Topher Grace was not bad. He just was, to me, he was no Eddie Brock, but he was
Venom we've seen on screen so far, no doubt.
And how many we've only seen two.
Tom Hardy's Venom is terrible.
I will say I did like James Franco's portrayal of Harry when he was like being a douche. You know, he's there. He's like, how does it feel? He's drinking the coffee so good. That's probably my favorite scene of his. Just him.
Brings up a good point. You can make out during Spider-Man, not Schindler's List. That's fair.
If you're not making out during Schindler's List, you're living life all wrong.
Yeah, that's definitely Seinfeld reference right there.
Mm-hmm. So this one, man.
If some girl tried to make out with me during Spider-Man, I'd be like, "Whoa, this movie's on."
Like, come on, we'll do it later during Schindler's List.
Yeah, wait till the Schindler's List part of this double feature.
I really like this new director's like tone and style for this new movie. Like, it had a little bit of a touch of that Amazing Spider-Man visual to it, like with the city looking more gritty, city looking, the color palette that they used. It felt like it was its own film for the first time. I've been, a lot of people, myself included, point out the whole copy-paste aesthetic of the MCU. It all comes out of the same studio, but when they started, they all kind of had like their own feel to them, and they got to the point where like they're all coming out of the same pipeline too much.
I thought it felt like the best web swinging one I've seen of him swinging through the city.
That's because it was practical.
No, and I've seen a couple people say that, and they're like, how long has it been since you watched the Andrew Garfield web swinging?
They're not nearly as good as this, Mark. Get off your high horse.
Dude, nothing compares to that still, bro. Like, that's not even my opinion.
It does. They got POV in there.
Go watch a clip from Garfield swinging the way that production crew did the swinging effects.
Somebody put the two side by side on Twitter and was like, Amazing Spider-Man was way better. And it's not. You watch them side by side, and it's still not. It's not. They tried to prove their point, and they failed miserably.
We looked at it on Sunday night. My stream got pinged. Dude, all I did was open Twitter, and there it is, guys. We're talking about it. That's funny as hell.
Listening.
Yep, not as good.
He's not swinging, Drew. He's falling. There you go.
Now he's swinging.
I don't know.
Not as good. Nope, not as good.
I like the other one better.
Yeah, Brand New Day's better.
It's definitely not. Like, I was watching a clip when he's swinging and he actually swings, he's like pulling himself up on his web just a little bit. All you have to do is go watch him swinging around trying to get away from Electro. Like, it's not comparable. I get it. I agree. I get recency bias. I get being excited. It's just I walked out of the theater like the fresh out saying, dude, it looked great. I loved it. The web swinging felt like a step back because you have the moments where you're shooting at clouds, like you're swinging on clouds again, like in the Tobey Maguire era. But it doesn't take away from it at all. The fighting that he does, there's been nothing comparable to how good the Tom Holland was with the fight choreography in this one. But swinging, The swinging?
The swinging
Like,
was better.
what
The
are y'all
traversal was
talking
better.
about?
The choice of camera angles was better.
It's
the camera
hilarious.
cuts to inside the mask were
They
insane.
got those camera cuts from Garfield. Like that's something that they picked up from the Amazing Stuff, which I thought was
and they made it better.
of them.
They made it better.
What is it called? The
improvement.
What's that video game camera angle called? First person POV.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was fun. The shifting between that and everything. It was cool. I liked it a lot. It's way up there on my list.
Punisher was great.
Like, this is
PG-13 Punisher was way better than anybody thought he was going to be.
Oh man, I love seeing him and that choreography with him and Spider-Man together.
Yeah.
When Frank just walks in the room, guns blazing,
with the
like
the fact that
fighting the Hulk was amazing.
Gun without screaming like a maniac is great.
Huh?
I love that.
Just walks in yelling. Oh!
Yeah.
Even when he's in the hospital room by himself.
Yeah.
I should have got a bigger gun. He's like, why? So you can kill him to death? Get the fuck out of here, Frank.
Yeah. Then Frank, what did Frank finally say? I'll go get the girls. Like, are you trying to get out of fighting the Hulk? Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't wrong though. Like, he knows his place. Like, he understands there's nothing.
The Hulk's ever been on film.
And the Savage Hulk is back, baby. I liked it.
Yeah, back to Age of Ultron form. That was really good. They did the impossible, which is they told a Jean Grey story without mentioning the fucking Phoenix.
Shit.
Which thank God they did that.
Damn it! Did they kill Shredhead? I'm fucking pissed off now.
Shredhead?
Yeah, from Transformers. He don't look like he's in a good way.
That just tripped me out. The bus stopped out in front of our house. My kids don't ride the bus to school. I'm like, wait a minute. Was I not informed on something?
The school started already?
Maybe that weird guy from Six Flags will jump out and start doing that dance.
That's
so Mark, school started over there already?
Yeah. It sure did.
Oh man, that sucks. We still got a whole month.
Mike says Spider-Man was written by the last two guys who write the video games.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Tell you what, they did a pretty solid job. I'm not the biggest fan of turning Jean Grey into an irredeemable terrorist.
I don't think she's an irredeemable terrorist.
I don't think
she
either.
is. I mean, that's fine. She is.
Okay.
She
all those people she killed. Those people in the
world of
they got what they deserve.
Well, if y'all don't talk at once, you can make a point. What did you say?
Without the director of damage control.
Matt was going.
I just said those people that killed her daughter, they got what they deserved.
Yeah, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about like the civilians, the people in the street the cops that she blew up with the tank, the old man that she inhabited, looked at Peter and stepped him out into traffic and let him get ran over by a car. I'm talking about the innocent people that she cold-blooded murdered.
They're not people, Mark.
Without a second thought.
No, they're not real people.
They were extras. It's okay.
Extras.
Back. Was he wearing a red shirt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, did we actually see deaths? Did we confirm that all these deaths actually happened?
No confirmed deaths.
No confirmed deaths.
Okay.
So in other words, they're all attempted deaths.
Yeah.
If it's an attempted death, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I never heard
she made sure they didn't die, even though they got hurt.
I never heard the announcement come over the headset of MDK.
Yeah, I didn't see an obituary. I didn't see anyone attend their funeral.
So none of that exists. So we're good. She's okay. She's still a good guy.
I'll also say this: like, you might see it as an irredeemable villain, but the world of the film does not.
No, the world of the film sees her as a teenager.
The world of the film
that just happens to be in her 20s. That happens to be in her 20s.
Well, she's got a lot of practice in playing a teenager, is he? So.
Would it be fair to say that we don't know how the world of the film sees her other than Peter?
Well, damage control knows what she is.
Frank sees her as a good person.
Huh?
Frank sees her as a good person. Frank vouches for her at the end. She saves Spider-Man's life.
We don't see her like integrate with anybody in society or have to go about a normal life. We see her just kind of dip, right?
Well,
Right,
what's
but
interesting about the thing about
we get the explanation from Frank that she's the one who was keeping Spider-Man in a coma and keeping him alive. Frank says she's a good kid. So the thing is, if you can not see Frank as an irredeemable villain, you have to then see Jean as not as an irredeemable villain.
Isn't that an unfair comparison, being that Frank doesn't go
exactly
around
a fair
murdering?
comparison.
No, it's not.
Because they're both murderers.
Frank doesn't go around murdering innocent people, does he? Frank is a vigilante.
Frank goes around murdering
definition.
a lot of people who haven't affected him.
In the comics, he actually killed a cop a couple of times.
How did he feel about that, Matt?
Pretty bad, but he didn't go to jail though, did he?
They haven't caught him. That was
well, they haven't caught him. That's a different scenario.
That's another thing
but
about
he ran, didn't he?
The other thing I'll say about Jean Grey is, I think that wasn't she always considered dangerous, like by Professor X, to where he had to put blocks in her mind to make sure she didn't go crazy.
Yeah, y'all don't see any difference at all in context whatsoever. The fact that she was actually intentionally murdering people, y'all see no difference at all. Like a Jean that was of sound mind, just mad trying to find her sister, powers not fully formed, making a perfectly clear judgment call to murder people. Innocent
now
people,
you said sound mind. I don't agree with sound mind.
No, I don't
sound
either.
mind outside of just trying to get her sister.
Straight up murder people either.
I don't agree that she. I agree with you that she was murdering people. I get that part. But sound mind, I don't think so. I don't think she was a sound mind.
Like the one that finally got me, because like to me, I'm like, this is all just like chaos kind of thing. But when she was just trash talking Peter on the street, and she stepped the old man into traffic to have him run over by the car, like that's where you draw.
I don't like old people. Push them into traffic.
That's where you draw the line. And all jokes aside, like they like this.
To be honest, the cars. It's actually the driver's fault.
Fix this is if you the only way that you fix it. We got it, Izzy. The only way that you fix this is if you don't ignore it and you let this be like some kind of catalyst build up for like an AVX down the road or something like.
I think that's what it is. I think that the it's going to be seen as an us versus them, mutants versus humans thing. That's how it's going to build.
So this is New York City. So she killed a guy in New York City. I don't know if she actually killed a guy because the speed limit in New York is 25 miles an hour. So with 25 miles an hour, he was probably really, really hurt, not killed. If he was going above 25 miles an hour at, let's just say 35 miles an hour, then it's actually the driver's fault rather than Jean Grey. She just happened to put the guy there. So that is the New York City logic.
I like it, Izzy. I like it. All right.
In contrast, that New York City logic, Peter Parker, as a true blood New Yorker, would never get a hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars. So
this is a good.
That is also true, but there was a Geno's pizza too.
M9X government agency captures Jean's sister. You want Jean to keep quiet? Absolutely not. You know what Jean could have done? Exactly what she did do without ever blowing anyone up, because she could just jump people, and she can just jump to the guard, to the person walking there. She can jump into any building she wants. Like, that's the biggest, again, I like this movie. Ignoring that there's massive, crazy, hilarious plot holes is just comical. She could people jump her way into any building in the entire city. Under no scenario did she need to people jump into Scorpion to go fight her way. And she could have just people jumped, but we wouldn't have had a movie then.
Didn't Sentry kill like 50,000 freaking people?
It was also New York, and it was in the void, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also think that some of those people that the void disappeared they came back.
Well, I bet now that makes sense because Yelena came back, right? Yelena came back.
Some people call it thinning the herd.
No, Kevin, because she was looked at as the bad guy. Sentry was looked at as the bad guy. And people that know of Sentry know that they didn't explore it at all in the movie, but in the books, the Void is almost like a completely separate entity that Bob is fighting. Bob, the Sentry, does not like the Void. He addresses the point that it's harmful to people and he doesn't want to hurt people. Jean was actively murdering people.
Well, she's a female.
Oh, she's a female. It was her time of the month. Yeah. That's what it was.
No. You can't expect them to hold themselves accountable.
I'll be back.
It just doesn't happen.
I got my menses. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh, since you had that, then, of course.
Yeah, that is a defense for murder.
I'm just happy that we got a Jean Grey story that didn't involve the Phoenix.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you,
Who's
Kevin.
to say they didn't make that a thing?
This
And
movie
I also think
Thunderbolts
that-
is like the same ending. Like we have a crash out character, and the movie is saved by the power of love.
Damn right.
That's true.
The power of love. Wow.
Yeah,
You mean they got saved? They're saved by the Huey Lewis in the news song?
The Huey Lewis in the news.
Pretty sure that Gene was saved by the same thing Spider-Man saves everybody with, which is his intense personal sacrifice.
Yeah, I expect the heroes to find the ways to save everyone, including the villain. I don't think Spider-Man did anything wrong. I think he did everything right. That's not my question.
Right.
My question is
But
just
I also think that Gene...
how is everyone overlooking they made Jean an actual terrorist in this movie that's murdering people?
She's a mutant.
One man's terrorist, another man's
They're terrorists. That's what they do.
Well, she wasn't a freedom fighter. She was on a revenge.
I'm just being a smart ass.
To be honest with you, she was on a revenge tour. That's what she was, on a revenge tour.
I don't know if it was terrorism, but it was revenge.
Yeah, it was definitely revenge.
Revenge.
Well, that's the thing, though. Was it really terrorism?
And she killed everyone except someone responsible with the DOD.
Well, here's the thing: is it really terrorism though? Because she wasn't creating terror for the
when she was driving the tank down the road, blowing up everything in sight.
Because that's not terrorism. Terrorism is when you leverage terror for political
I would say
power.
maybe not say the word as often.
Political power. Nobody knew that there was somebody out there hopping bodies and doing these things, right?
Except the people that their bodies that got hopped in.
But they also didn't know what the fuck happened after their bodies got left. Spider-Man's the only one who figured it out. And then
someone's gonna say, and then somebody's gonna say that was a mutant, and that's what's gonna freak them out. And then there's the mutant war.
Yeah.
I got a question. Did she violate these people's civil rights by jumping in their body?
Yes.
I mean,
and at the same time, Spider-Man did do something wrong. He created the mutant inhibitor chip. So there you go.
Well, it did work though.
Yeah, and he's gonna be kicking himself in the ass like always, as a result when he finds out.
Oh, there's another one that people are kind of like.
I did something to help.
Okay, I got another one for you that people are kind of questioning, and I think I know why, but I'll see what you think. Everybody's like, how does Peter afford this apartment in New York City? And he doesn't seem to be working. Do you think my theory is Tony gave him the trust fund?
No.
He's got money. He's got Stark money.
So he is also a YouTuber.
That
who
is
does
true.
So the theory, it's a theory, it's not a fact. So the theory is that he's still utilizing the same approach that Peter Parker did by making money through doing films of Spider-Man combing the city. And he's using that money from YouTube to fund him. Now, does he have enough? Does YouTube pay him enough? Everybody in this chat knows damn well YouTube don't pay him enough. But this is movie YouTube, so I'm sure movie YouTube is giving him a lot of views.
If we were a panel of Philip DeFranco and fucking Mythical Morning and fucking all these guys, like, if YouTube pays
Mr. Beast, yeah,
right.
Yeah, so that's the conclusion, that it's YouTube money that's funding him.
I would assume that he has, like, his technology seems like it's Stark holdover, right?
But remember, no one knows who he is, so he can't claim that money either.
Well, but not if he already had it though, because Tony died in Endgame.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that Peter is Spider-Man.
Right.
That doesn't mean that the people don't know Peter Parker.
No, they don't know Peter Parker. Remember, they don't know Peter Parker.
No. Also.
No. He's able to be him. He's able to be himself. He's not known as Spider-Man, and so they're two different individuals post the thing. So if he's got
Peter Parker, but his family and friends do not remember that he's Peter Parker.
No, they don't remember that if they know that he was Spider-Man, they don't know that he was Spider-Man, and he doesn't have those connections with those people. That's true, but it doesn't mean that if paperwork existed necessarily from Tony Stark or something for a trust fund that doesn't exist somehow. There's all kinds of holes. It's Marvel, man. It doesn't have to be perfectly seamless.
The spell delete everyone's photos in their cameras.
Well, no,
of course, apparently.
Also,
and the internet.
It's
not forever after all.
Well, it was an Endgame way before the last movie, the last Spider-Man movie?
Hey,
No,
Mark's
last
pointing out
Spider-Man
the biggest
was
holes
afterwards.
here, so
It
who
was
cares?
afterwards.
Yeah, it was after.
No Way. Yeah, No Way was after.
It
So he
all
would have already
sits
had
on
the
a.
money if Tony gave him a trust fund. He'd already have the
Exactly.
This
money.
whole thing sits on a world of make believe and wishful thinking and whatever plot contrivance works to make the story move
Still
forward.
real
So
to me, damn it.
No,
the suspension of disbelief is the most important aspect to enjoying any of these films.
because Spider-Man's in many places. If you go to Google Maps, you will see Spider-Man in different spots of New York. So he's real.
Well, I could have been in bed.
A sigh of exhaustion or derision.
This opportunity, we should say, hey, kids, did you know coming up starting August 15th through September 5th on comicscuringcancer.org, we're going to be hosting an auction benefiting the American Cancer Society, featuring a whole ton of one-of-a-kind exclusive Hail Crows, leather-bound, individually done by a variety of different artists, sketch cards. Everything there is one-of-ones, 10.0 graded comics, 9.9s, 9.8s. They're all there. You can go to comicscuringcancer.org now. You can click on items and start to preview the items and start to see which ones you want. Then August 15th, come on back and start bidding.
Where's the kickoff, Rob?
August 15th.
Right around the corner.
The next week.
Yep.
There's some really cool pieces on there too. Really, really cool. You're claimed to be a Spider-Man guy. Some people might think that of you. What is your ranking? Your number one Spider-Man movie? Your favorite? Your all-time? Out of the highest spot in your memory?
I'd probably say the original first Tobey Maguire movie, just because it was like one of the first ones that when it came out, I mean, it like sort of seemed to follow the script.
Have those hallmarks in it.
You're really quiet.
It's just Izzy's background noise is really loud too.
Well, it's a combination there too. This movie isn't as good as people think. Well, that's because there's no Power Rangers in it, so go away.
It's better. It's better than people think.
Yeah, Burke's just pissed off there was too many sets of sleeves in the show.
So many sleeves. Dude, some of the sleeves even covered the fingers.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's terrible.
The sleeve glove combo. That's like
all I know is that watching it, I really enjoyed myself, and I was emotionally moved at times.
True story.
I'm right there with you on that.
Rob. That's a good way of describing it.
I really loved all the Spidey stuff in it. This one made me care for the first time a lot about MJ and Ned, which I typically like. That's been like a takeaway that I haven't enjoyed about any of the other three. I haven't really cared for the supporting cast characters outside of Aunt May.
Hey, Mark, I agree with that. Like I really felt like the emotional notes that were there with these characters. You know how he felt about them.
I like that it felt like they didn't ignore the fact that their actors have aged. You know, it was a 4-year time jump, and Tom looked visually older. You know, like especially how they kind of integrated. Like he's evolving, he's getting stronger, and this and that. This was as big as he's been in any of them. And him and Zendaya have phenomenal chemistry. I mean, for a good reason. They're a real life couple and stuff. But they nailed it. And I say this anytime I talk about a movie with Zendaya in it. I don't get any of the Zendaya dislike that's out on the internet and stuff.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
People try to Pedro Pascal her like she's in too many things and they're just tired of her. She's fantastic in Dune and the Odyssey and this and Euphoria. She's a a very capable actress and singer. She's good at her job. I don't understand.
She's good in Euphoria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
she'll
pointed
fawn
out.
over her, but I don't understand the hate at all, though.
What is it, Drew?
I don't really get the people that like fawn over her because she's got like a level of fandom of like Beyonce and Taylor Swift with young girls. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a Zendaya fan, you're a fucking Zendaya fan. And I kind of don't get that level of obsession with her, but I don't see any of the hate for her. I've never seen her be in anything and be less than acceptable. You know, it's like, I mean, I didn't think she was the greatest thing.
Well, I could see why there's one negative thing you could say about her, Drew, and that's simply, was she in Miss Marvel?
What's that?
She is not Carol Danvers.
Was she in any Marvels movie?
No, not yet.
Well, if she wasn't one of the Captain Marvels, then, you know, there you go.
Yeah, but she could be. She looks like she could pet a flirkin. You know?
It's not this counter sell herself too short yet, huh?
There you go.
She could have a flirkin. Wait, you don't know. You don't know, Rob. Could be flirkins in her house. You know, she could have a back alley flirkin in that apartment. I just watched Captain Marvel last night, and what a great movie.
I always liked the movie. I'll be honest with you.
I'm
The
watching
Captain
the
Marvel one.
MCU in my own order. So
I actually like Miss Marvel. I think I like her, the actress Miss Marvel. I like her.
Milani, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
go,
Yeah, I like her.
Series.
And that's what we get. God.
That Miss Marvel series was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, her family's good. Good characters.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
Yeah.
I gotta go pick up a new comic.
She's a comic fan too, right? Doesn't she wrote a comic?
Yeah, she's written some books. Yeah.
No, she has her own self-published book that just came out.
Okay. Cool.
But outside of that, she's been co-writing every Ms. Marvel miniseries since her show.
Really taking ownership of that character.
So I decided to start tackling Invincible. I got the volume 1.
Oh,
Ooh, good luck with that one.
What do you
Invincible
mean?
was a tough
The
one.
hardest one to
Oh,
read.
you're trying to collect them or something, or you read them?
No,
The
no. I'm just
compendiums,
reading the compendiums.
Oh, oh yeah, you're good there. If you're gonna try to collect them, that's a tough.
No, I'm not trying to. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy.
That's a tough run, man, to get, man.
I found some cool stuff in 50-cent bins yesterday. Got Judge Dredd.
Does 50 Cent know you're going through his bins?
I got some pretty cool stickers from Jim Panel.
Big ass trade of Judge Dredd.
Only slabs.
Judge Child Curse.
Nice.
What's this? Judge Dredd Crime Files collected volume here, 50 cents. Hard Case Papers Volume 3, Judge Dredd, 50 cents.
Sweet.
Man, these, I mean, beautiful.
Also, I'm quitting nicotine, so I've got an assortment of hard candies and candy and Sour Patch.
There you go.
That reminds me, I
I
should
have
get
a
some
heart
sugar-free
disease from
candy.
the cigarettes. You might as well get the heart disease from all that sugar.
Well, it's just temporary. I'm having a surgery, and you can't
So
have any nicotine in your system
Oh wow.
when you get it.
Here's a thought. Once you get that nicotine out of your system, why go back to it?
I'm never going to go back.
Oh, I
Never.
thought you said it was just temporary.
Well, no, I mean,
No,
yeah,
it's a temporary fix.
Yeah, I meant the candy's temporary.
Got it. Okay.
I miss smoking.
Yeah, I'm never going back once I get the monkey off my back.
I've got two different responses when I smell somebody smoking a cigarette secondhand. It's either the most disgusting thing in the world, or it hits every dopamine receptor. I'm like, I need one of those.
It could be the cigarette.
It
No.
probably is.
Since my mom quit smoking, any cigarette drives her insane. She's like, "Get away from me!"
I was like that for a while, but now every once in a while, it's like, you'll be, walking down the street and see somebody outside of a bar and they just light up a cigarette and that smell initially. It's like, oh.
Cigarettes don't bother me because I dip like snuff. So
you can. The thing is, you can with a cigarette as a former smoker. It's like all of a sudden you just become so sensitive to it. You can smell someone smoking 100 feet away. You're like, oh, somebody's smoking a cigarette nearby.
Like if one of y'all pulled out a can of Skull right now, I'd probably freak out. But other than that, I'm cool.
I'm still down for the first drag of the cigarette anytime. Just that first drag.
And actually, I'm
gonna give or take.
I switched to the Zen pouches because of Cliff. It's like, you need to quit doing that crap. So, and now I'm just going to quit completely. So,
have you tried the Ultra pouches?
I tried. No, I had one called Bello, or actually, they were the best ones.
The Ultra pouches are nicotine free. They're like
oh, really?
Almost like it's almost like it's nootropics and what's it called? It's like energy stuff. Like it's like a energy drink in a Zen pouch.
Well, I don't need that. I have high blood pressure.
Well, it's not like caffeine though.
No.
It's like it's all nootropic stuff, like neurogum and all that shit.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be good for brain fog and base energy and good for digestion. But I don't know. I don't like them shits. But if like you're used to having a pouch or something in your mouth, try those because there's no nicotine in them and could be some vitamins and.
On a related note to nicotine pouches, did you see the trailer for the Chris Hansen movie starring Robert Pattinson?
I want to see like how much of this is all fiction because it looks like a damn action movie at the end of it. They're like geared up with SWAT team and
people running like they're going in. Yo, I was
like, I don't remember this episode of Catch
when he
Predator.
comes down the stairs and that's his portrayal of Chris Hansen. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Pattinson is one hell of an actor, dude. Like, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
But I can testify. I have seen many episodes of To Catch Predator where these mother lovers have run for their lives. This guy got a girl, an MP4 player, and a whole bunch of other expensive stuff. He had like $700 in material, which back then was a big deal. And there's this little actress pretending she's the 13-year-old girl, making him like iced tea or something in the kitchen, and she keeps talking. But he sees Chris Hansen coming through the hallway out the corner of his eye, and he leaves everything behind, runs out that door, and then you've got the freaking street cam on him. He is running, leaping over freaking the fences, and the police tackle him. And by the way, how messed up is this? Because you would think at that point, once the police tackle him, sorry, Chris, that's your episode. No, the police dragged him back to that house. So Chris Hansen can have his moment, right?
That should be illegal.
He's like, I don't know what I came here to do. I wasn't thinking of having sex with him. And it's like, dude, you just did Olympic fucking feats. So get out of here.
I like the other ones too. It's like you see the look on their face. It's like, and it was at that moment they knew they'd fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking kids.
And and sometimes I feel really, really sad because like you'll like hear like the little after interviews with these guys, and then you just realize that they're like really not well, and like, God, good Lord.
You thought these kid touchers might be well?
No, because these are like
what gave it away.
Them, like, I'm just saying.
Sorry, Cliff. I know what you meant, but that was sitting right there. I had to.
Right, I know, but no, I'm sorry. Like that's
so.
Just
What
like,
you're saying, Cliff, is we need to
there's
bring back asylums after all.
Well, there was this one To Catch a Predator where I saw the one guy was like trying to hook up with a teenager, but like you could tell mentally he was a fucking teenager. Kid. Like he was like he was.
Yeah, again, bring back asylums.
Yeah, just or some sort of categorization for these people.
We do have various categorizations, and
yeah, but we don't sort them by it. We just give them a name and let them run wild.
Mm-hmm.
I have such mixed feeling about the
give them a holiday.
Depopulation of asylums, because obviously they had a really bad rap Then they became pretty good. Then some of them were good, some of them were underfunded, and then it was like, you know what? We don't need this. Put everybody out in the street. And now,
yeah, it's crazy. It's
well,
literally
we
crazy.
can't even decide what mental illness is anymore.
Yeah.
I know, but if you're an active or semi-active danger to yourself or others, I feel like that's a good category. That's a good starting point, right?
I just think at a certain point, then who decides what makes you a danger to yourself or to others? Like to others, okay.
Well, when we
find
you half dead, on the university lawn at 2:32 on a Thursday morning, that's a danger to yourself, and that's clear.
If you're Perez Hilton, you're a danger to yourself.
Right, Perez Hilton clearly demonstrated he is a danger to himself. All right,
clearly.
And let me tell you, I'm not a big fan, but I'm praying for him because
dude, I am too. I don't give two shits for that guy one way or the other. You know, I've just never been into like the tabloid news kind of scene kind of thing. I've known who he is for decades, you know, and seeing that video the other day broke my heart. Because for one, I hadn't seen Perez in years. I had no clue. Yeah, I had no clue what he looks like 15 years past being relevant. You know what I mean? And seeing him older and crashing out like that,
last year for
it was in his eyes. The dude was in pain.
Yeah.
Well, also not even like in touch. In the look of the eyes is pain and not in touch with reality. It is a
he was checked out. Yeah.
Also, I haven't seen the real video because one of my friends was like, she saw it as it was happening, and she's just like, all these edits online are like you know, a little bit like extra, like there's like one with like a red tint on him and all this other stuff, and she's just like, oh, he was bloody and crazy, but it wasn't like this, right?
Oh, he was definitely bloody, bro. Like,
but anyhow, I feel bad. His family released, a press statement, and of course, I'm worried about his 3 kids. I don't know how old his kids are, but I do assume that they're teenagers at this point.
Perez Hilton has kids?
Yeah.
Did he buy them?
It's called adoption.
Oh, I forgot they do that.
Or artificial insemination. I forgot.
Yeah,
I never would have seen Perez Hilton and any of the things that he had done previously and thought, this seems like the kind of guy who would be a steady parent.
13, 11, 8. So anyhow, he moved the kids to Miami so he could be close to his mom. For various reasons, because he likes to be close to his family, but his mom could be an influence. But yeah, his additional family members being around has been helpful, right? But I know he had all sorts of problems. Like his husband left him, and I think it was after they adopted the first 1 or 2 kids. But again, like I don't really pay attention to him except like on the occasion because like he has had other mental health episodes, nothing this drastic, right? So usually that's when I get a check-in on him. And prior to that, the only other time I paid attention to him was when he was on Kathy Griffin's show a couple of times on My Life on the D List. But he's maintained his little financial empire and doing his little thing. But it's very sad. But also a reminder that it doesn't matter if you have wealth or some kind of deemed success, you can have all sorts of issues. You know, Dave Mira? I got into this huge fight with a friend of mine over Dave Mira back when he passed by suicide. And my friend was so ruthlessly not understanding. And I was like, when you are checked out of reality, it doesn't matter. And then we find out after the fact that Dave Mira had suffered concussions that were attributing to the decline of his mental health. And then my friend changed his freaking
Chris
tune.
Benoit himself.
You know, but I was, but it had not like been public information, like how much, but it all starts.
The linebacker for the Chargers.
In a completely related note.
By the way, Matt, I'm so sorry that like first thing in the morning, I'm such a what do you call it? I'm such a negative Nelly.
Oh, it's okay.
Because you put the thing about the coat, and I was like, yeah, the thing about the coat in the Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, It looks like MGM was behind it.
Oh, probably were.
More Samara weaving. How about that?
What are we looking
Yeah,
at?
like all these X-Men. Oh, Kit Connor. Yes.
That's a good pick.
Bisexuals playing bisexuals. Thank you.
Cliff, who is this guy? Fill us in.
He is from Heartbreakers. And Heartbreakers is a YA graphic novel that was adapted into a Netflix series about two young men falling in love. And the movie is out now where they start entering the college years and what they want their lives to be like. And I haven't watched it yet because I'm not ready.
Is it an ongoing series or a one-off season? I know Netflix has a lot of.
No, it was ongoing. It was like 4 seasons.
Okay.
4 seasons in a movie.
More of that, please.
You know, I was not ready to believe this news because, like, no one would cop to it, right? Like, it was like, Samara Weaving's been cast. No one's confirmed, but Samara Weaving's been cast. And I'm like, this is a slow news day, apparently. So, but now they just keep slipping us these castings, and I'm like, okay, I guess I believe some of it. I still don't believe shit when it comes to Adam Driver.
I think he'd make a better Magneto than he would Sinister, even though he's been rumored for both roles.
I think I want him to stay away from those characters.
Really?
Yeah. I like him. I like him as an actor. I see him as neither of them.
I think he has a decidedly Jewish face that would work for a Holocaust survivor.
And that's something that you would never hear me say.
It's all right. I said
but
it, so you don't have to.
I do feel like you might be right. I feel like he might have something to bring to Magneto.
I think he has a lot to bring to Magneto, and I think that like he's one of those actors that has so much talent, but ends up in IP movies where they don't ask him to do anything. So it's like you have to see him in one of his smaller roles in order to really appreciate what Adam Driver can bring to the table as an actor. Is it like? He's best known as fucking Kylo Ren, and man, is he terrible in those fucking movies. Terrible.
Who is this?
Adam Driver.
No, Charles Melton. I know who Adam Driver is.
He's nobody, and I love it.
I think he's another one of those.
That's a terrible thing to call
Netflix
somebody,
actors.
Cliff. That's a terrible thing to call somebody.
No, I meant he's a nobody
He's a relative
in
unknown.
Hollywood, not like a nobody person.
Thank you, Drew, for using proper language. He's a relative.
Well, I just
unknown.
said somebody had a decidedly Jewish face, so we can both be wrong about the way we say things.
There you go.
I'm comfortable with that.
Do you know who I would like Adam Driver to play and play well? I mean, give him a meaty role. I would like Adam Driver to play Exodus.
I don't think Exodus has any place in a major motion picture.
I think he does. I want them to do for Exodus what they have done for Guardians of the Galaxy. Exodus is a great character if someone gives you the meat, and I would like that for Adam Driver because I would like it to be something fresh and new, right? A villain who gets more powerful the more you believe in him and has a bunch of acolytes to believe in him.
Yeah,
I think that's
the underlying religiosity that you need to bring to that, I don't think works in the context of like introducing the X-Men. That's just the way I would look at it.
Oh, I didn't say introducing the X-Men.
Right. So I think that
for the first film.
Exodus could be, yeah. Like make Exodus a fucking New Mutants villain when you do your spin-off movies, right? I think that would be cool.
No, I think Exodus is a worthy X-Men villain. I just think that people really have not like invested in him. And the few times writers have invested in him, it's really good. And then 1 month later, no one cares. A new writer takes over and off we go.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I think he was also very palatable in X-Men 97 in the last episode they did with him. Was like 2 episodes ago.
What about Adam Driver's Shadow King?
I don't like the Shadow King as a villain in a movie. I think the Shadow King is a villain in a series. I think when you look at the Shadow King and the way he was used in Legion, I think that was perfect because the Shadow King working on like the psychic realm, right? The psychic plane. there's more back and forth that could be done there in a series to really drive into people's psyches, right? Where in a movie you're expecting too much out of too little screen time. That's just the way I would see it. I think Shadow King was
Look
a
at
great
Burke
villain
knowing all about
in
Beast.
Legion.
He's from Riverdale in my hometown. I totally forgot he's from Riverdale. I think he's the original.
I never
Reggie.
got into Riverdale.
Let me know, Burke. You clearly know better than I do.
There you go, K-State, baby. Who is this? Kaylee Spaney.
I don't know. She's attractive, young lady.
Anybody familiar with this one?
No.
I know her face. I can't remember where yet.
I like the fact that they're bringing out actors that I don't know.
Oh, 100%.
I love that.
That's where I was going to go with this post, is the fact that we're getting all young, fresh-looking talent, and it's kind of unanimous across the board. There's not like, let's go save money hiring a bunch of people that are cheap and then buy one draw and hope that pulls it off. So far, it looks like they're just let's cast a new X-Men for a new generation, fresh start here. Let's not bring back Kelsey Grammer Beast or.
That's what they did with the Homecoming trilogy, though, with like all the Spider-Man kids, right? And then the one thing that I will say about Brand New Day is that they didn't bring back more of those kids, but I really enjoyed them throughout the other movies. Maybe I guess it's just
that was the whole MCU thing. So with the X-Men, though, what they've done so far is we've seen like our old nostalgia guys. You know, like in the Deadpool movie, we have the 20th century characters. They've
been pretty clear that we're going to get a whole new cast.
At the end of Miss Marvel, we had Beast. We've had Professor X show up in various different forms across over time, through Logan to Wanda or Doctor Strange, whatever. So it's cool to, like, we all knew that we were getting to get a new X-Men at some point. They assigned Kamala Khan, the first mutant in the MCU. They did the heavy mutant undertones and Brand New Day that Spider-Man might be a mutant, Hulk might be a mutant. They're talking mutation, just kind of putting it all out there.
And then you got Kelsey Grammer's Beast showing up at the post-credits scene of the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, so it's good to see, like, I guess they're going to do with Doomsday what they've already done with Deadpool and Wolverine, and are just repeating again because of the success of that, and do a send-off. They're going to kill the 20th Century Fox universe again, maybe. I don't know.
I think it's going to be more than that. I think they're going to lead into Secret Wars, and they're going to have a part to play in the larger story. But we'll see.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking of it like the two-movie grand picture kind of thing. Because they have talked about they didn't want to really roll out these X-Men until after Secret Wars, right? But we do have Jean Grey introduced, not really rolled out as a mutant, associated with any X-Men, nothing like that. She's just introduced as a commoner, you know, as a person with powers.
That girl that they cast as Rogue, she's or supposedly cast as Rogue, she was in Alien Romulus and that movie Civil War.
Oh, nice.
I put it in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the chat. Sorry, Cliff.
She's in Priscilla, Civil War, Alien Romulus. She plays Rain in that. She did a great job in Sofia Coppola's Priscilla movie. Not that I'm bringing that up to Priscilla this weekend. I have her Elvis and Me book from when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, I could take this to her to get autographed. Then I saw her autograph prices, and I was like, well, maybe I will not be seeing Priscilla Presley this weekend.
I could not disagree with that anymore. Channing Tatum's Gambit was great.
Dude, I love Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
but I do get the fact, like, despite the fact I absolutely love Channing Tatum as Gambit. Like, that was fantastic. But an element of that was intentionally fan casting, and it is comical to a degree. Like, it's intentionally that way. So if they don't want that to be the tone, or if that's not part of their story moving forward, they did a good job casting him, putting him out there. He's going to be in Doomsday. We'll get to see him for a few times. And he's been attached to the 20th Century Fox characters. So you're not, like, locked into having to use him with this cast of 25-year-olds, you know? So they did good getting him out there. I'm glad that they did. That's awesome. We finally got to see it. And he really stole the show in that Deadpool Wolverine movie in parts. Like, they did a good job balancing that movie. Like, every character had a moment of stealing the show. But I really, really enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine a lot. Not the greatest movie ever, but like some of the best fan service ever done.
Hiding in the corner down here.
Huh?
Scotty said good morning to everybody but me.
Oh, the thing was covering you. Yeah, didn't see it, Buster. Good morning to you too.
There you look at that. Look at that. See, Drew.
Nobody puts baby in the corner, but they put me in the fucking corner all the time.
All the time.
I'm excited for the MCU, and I don't care who's not.
Yeah, I think that we're moving in the right direction. They want money, and especially in Hollywood, things are slow and take time. And if their biggest crime is that like a lot of us kind of just got used to it all. Spider-Man gave us a lot of hope that they recognize that, and it takes some time to get it out there. I covered it in detail with Iger before he stepped down, talking about how they recognize some missteps they've made, and they're going to work on tightening some things up and stepping away from certain things and leaning into other things. So they recognize it as well. And, better, no matter how much we like or dislike any of these projects, better ones is good for all of us. Even if we already like them, we would like them even more.
The way I look at it is, last year we got 3 MCU movies. We got Thunderbolts, which was good.
Yeah, it was
undeniably a good film. Undeniably a good film. And you can deny it if you want, but undeniably it's a good film because you can't deny it.
Drew, if you can deny something, it's not undeniable.
No, he can't deny it realistically. So
it was decent.
Yeah, it was.
You can't deny that Jean
Fantastic Four was a good movie, very enjoyable.
No, Fantastic Four was a boring slog.
Shut up.
I liked it too, Drew.
And say what you want about Cat 4. Cat 4 was not a good movie, but if that's the worst that you're going to put out there, then you're still putting out some pretty good schlock popcorn movie.
It was fun at parts.
Yeah, there's a giant ass Red Hulk. There was a dogfight scene with Falcon and Cap and the fucking around the goddamn Celestial. That was cool.
Yeah, there was.
It was god awful, and they wasted the leader.
Yeah, the leader probably love plenty of things that are god awful
and don't make any goddamn money. The MCU is successful. Every time they put something out, it's good. I'm sorry, it's good. It's better. It's better than most of the shit out there.
It's not.
Ooh, that's crazy.
I just watched the Thunderbolts and enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Again, I rewatched it again.
Yeah.
Supergirl was better than every movie Marvel put out last year except for Thunderbolts.
Oh, now Failure Force and I are gonna have a fight.
Let's go, Taylor. Let's go, Taylor.
I like Supergirl, and you're wrong.
Let me tell you something, Taylor. All right, The Marvels is the best Supergirl movie. The
Marvels might be the best movie ever.
I love you, buddy. I said of the movies Marvel put out last year.
I don't even care. We should never talk about Supergirl. The
Fantastic Four was better than Superman. So
the blood boiling that takes place. I have never had a movie like start off where I kind of enjoyed it and then me get more upset about it over time, and then I rewatched it and then I was just more mad, and I'm like, I just hate everything.
I enjoyed the Marvel stuff.
I didn't think it was that bad, except for I know y'all
murder. That's the part. Murder.
The Marvels was better than the Fantastic Four.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
The Fantastic Four was great.
Matt, now you know how I feel 90% of the time.
It's true, but the Fantastic Four was still great.
No. Fantastic Four was boring as shit.
Just because you don't know what fun is doesn't mean that it wasn't a good movie. It was a good movie.
Your mom taught me what fun is, Drew.
My mom doesn't know what fun is.
I taught her then.
I don't think you could.
Oh, God.
You look like you lack the dexterity.
I'm kind of
listen.
She's not as easily excited as the average whore.
Drew, watch out! I have eaten breakfast with this man, and I know some of what his jaw is capable of. Now that said,
well, maybe he can show my dad a good time.
I'm kind of with big money here. Like, I think Deadpool and Wolverine was actually good. If I compare any of these other movies, like if I compare all the ones we just named, the Captain America, Thunderbolts, all of the Miss Marvel, if I compare any of those to Deadpool and Wolverine, they all fall drastically under it. So they're no longer in the realm of that was a good movie. They're decent for me. Like the way I rate things, like everything isn't always good, and that's okay. If you make a decent movie, yeah, that was fine. I enjoyed myself, good. But if you make a good movie, I'm like, oh shit, when is this coming out? I need to pre-order my copy and fear that, because I do the steelbook collecting, you know, so a lot of that can get limited. You never know what's going to be hot or not. So I'm like, oh, I need to check the date on that. I need to make sure I'm there for when they release the pre-order, all that. There's been one MCU movie that's done that since Endgame, and that was Deadpool and Wolverine. That's it for me.
I got to tell everybody about a movie. I don't know if it went under the radar or not. If you haven't seen it, it's called "They Will Kill You."
I just
I love when They Will Kill You.
Did you see my? I put up
It's pretty good.
I put up a post the other day. I just watched Hereditary. They Will Kill
That movie
You.
sucks out loud.
Hold on, Drew. I want to get into it. Midsummer, which is from the same director. So I watched both of those, and Evil Dead Rise, not the newest one. So I watched those 4, and then a couple of documentary films. So I went through this past week on I really wasn't hanging out on YouTube. I was just trying to play catch up on some horror movies, because I got little kids and a wife that gets scared at the sight of a dark hallway in a movie. So I don't really watch horror. But dude, that They Will Kill You was so much fun. It was literally just shoot them. It was like shoot them up. It was fun. Yeah, it's not a. They didn't reintroduce or.
It kind of reminds you of Nobody a little bit too.
It was Sam Raimi light.
I like Sam Raimi like. I can work with that.
But I mean, it was Sam Raimi like, but in the best way though.
It was Ready or Not and Shoot 'Em Up mixed together, and I think your comparison with Nobody is probably the same thing I'm drawing from Shoot 'Em Up, where it's just nonstop, just over the top, at times comical, just action.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got that same genre vibe to it. Let's hit the gas pedal and we don't come off of it.
Personally, I never need to watch it again, but it was.
Yeah, not at all. But dude, I'm glad that I did watch it. Zazie Beetz was fun in it. The violence and the gore was great.
I can easily watch They Will Kill You again. I can. You know, it has passed the repeat test. You know, where Thor: Love and Thunder is at the absolute is the absolute threshold.
I'm getting ready to rewatch it again today.
I can't watch this again.
The Babadook.
And you know what makes me sad? I can't watch Love and Thunder is at a gut wrenching. I can't watch this again.
Why?
Babadook, yeah, that's old now.
You don't like goofy fun?
The peak of I cannot watch this again. No, the peak of I can't watch this again is Love and Thunder. The starting point of I can't watch this again, sadly for me, is Multiverse of Madness.
Really? That movie's great.
Supergirl. Is Supergirl in the middle of those?
Talk about Supergirl's just like Raimi. That is Raimi. It's amazing.
Right? No, because
it's not amazing. It had moments.
It's great. It's a great fucking movie.
I hate dreamwalking so much that it just irks me to the end of the earth. But there are parts of the movie I enjoy. I can watch pieces of it, but I can't do a full play without just getting angry at the TV.
I love that movie.
Love and Thunder, I get angry at the TV almost instantly.
Love and Thunder is just so stupid, though. It's just it's like watching Super Troopers. It's like you're not watching it for quality filmmaking. You're watching it to laugh at something dumb.
No, because Super Troopers is
actually
funny. Which, by the way,
Super Troopers 3 with
Thor: Love and Thunder is actually funny as well.
It is not.
Yes,
Love and Thunder
I laughed at it. So it's funny. That's how that works.
There's just things about that movie that's just terrible.
No, some people have horrible taste.
Some people just don't like terrible. His love affair with Stormbreaker is ridiculous.
It's an awful movie.
Yeah, well.
All right, to be clear, that's not a love affair.
Enjoyed some of it. I'm sorry.
Please. He's literally having a love affair with Stormbreaker, with Stormbreaker.
You're right.
He's not having a love affair. He's having a lover spat. Yes. He's having a quarrel.
I didn't like. I don't know. I guess I like the music choices though. I like when he's fighting.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Guns N' Roses, but I don't. It's not my favorite movie though. I wouldn't say it's the greatest movie in the world.
I don't think anybody said that.
You wasted Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Russell Crowe was hilarious.
They did waste Russell Crowe in that.
What do you mean wasted him? He was hilarious. What did you want Russell Crowe to do?
He was supposed to be hilarious, though.
I was about to say, whenever you
in this movie he was.
Whenever you watch a Marvel movie, in general, not like a specific one, just in general, is the first thing that you think about is man, this better be a funny movie? Is that like your go-to thing for? Like,
when I go see a Taika Waititi movie, I want it to be a funny movie.
I just said not a specific one. I just said as in a general sense.
I don't look at a Marvel
movie.
I think the problem with Marvel movies is that everybody wants them to be the same, and then everybody complains at the things that make them the same. But they're not all the same. They're very
I
different.
agree with that. I actually do agree with that. I think when I watch a Marvel movie, I just want it to be real to the characters that are in the movie. So when I see the movie, I want to see that
fun,
I want to see what
exciting,
makes that character
or
great.
thrilling, or one of those things. It doesn't have to be any one of them.
Makes a good point in the chat that Korg is telling you the story in the film, so he's going to say shit that's just stupid.
Yeah, it's a Korg telling of a story.
All I want is quality. I don't care how the quality gets there, and Marvel has slipped on that.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Because I see a lot of people like in comment sections and conversations and stuff. A lot of, I guess, like they would be casuals, but I think a lot of them still talk about like, oh, it wasn't funny enough. Oh, it was hilarious. And I'm thinking, how is that your takeaway from Spider-Man: Brand New Day? You know, after watching that movie that's heavily emotionally driven and stuff like that.
I know, really. Like,
and I've seen people talking about it even in them. I wish it had more jokes. And like, that's crazy.
Well, the thing with Brand New Day is that it's balanced, which Love and Thunder was not. There's a balance to the humor that it has.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like the one movie that I'm not crazy about, and to be frank, I was very bored with, was Eternals. Eternals was boring.
I like the Eternals.
I didn't like that movie.
I was bored.
I like Eternals.
It's a very different movie. It's not a typical MCU movie. It's like, what if we fucking made a DC movie?
There's some
how super serious can we be about these things that don't make sense?
It wasn't bad because it wasn't bad because it was taken seriously. It just missed the mark on. It just didn't have a soul, man. It was a soulless movie.
Yeah, it was a soulless movie. That's a good way of putting it.
All the technical aspect was there, just was put together in a way that just didn't. It found itself unable to properly connect on an audience on the level that it was attempting to do it, and I think. I credit, like, this is just my critique of it. I credit that on like the non-linear plot telling of it actually took away from it. If you took all those, like, they put a flashback in whenever we're re-meeting one of the Eternals where they are now, you would get a flashback to where they were then, which I think that's such a smart device to use in storytelling. But for whatever reason, in this instance, I think it would have played better had they just introed our movie with those flashbacks through time as a larger introduction to the Eternals through time and all these characters, and played the whole movie linear. I wonder what kind of. I would be interested to see like a supercut version where someone re-edits it to be that way. And I bet we would care more for the characters when we meet him again in modern time, because we'll have.
So the Eternals, I think the Eternals could have been a better movie if they didn't have as many characters. Because practically every character in that movie. That is one excuse that I think there was one too many characters in that movie, and they each had some type of story attached to them.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you front load the movie and put it all at the beginning.
Yeah, so there was a lot of things like what's up with Evangeline Jolie character, what's up with Sprite's characters, what's up with all these other characters and their story, and you like just focus on. Multiple stories, but which is the one I want to pick. She was like, her character was good, but I wanted more, but I didn't get more. Right? Because of the way her character was.
They're synthetic beings created by the Celestials.
So, and then you got Kit Harington as well.
By today's standards, Thor: The Dark World.
I enjoyed Thor: The Dark World.
Thor: The Dark World gets something very right.
A good movie.
Thor: The Dark World gets something very right. Thor is not the butt of the joke. His out-of-place nature is the joke.
That's what I point out about the first one. The second one, Kat Dennings, is they lean more into her character being jokey. But even in the first one, when they're in the diner, like the joke is him like slamming the glass down, asking for another kind of thing. You know, he's not telling jokes; he's just existing.
Yeah, it's the other place. If you want to see an actual funny Russell Crowe movie, watch The Nice Guys.
Nice Guys, I knew.
Nice Guys.
I love The Nice Guys. Again, a very balanced movie.
Yeah.
You know, we got some serious crime drama going on. We got people.
Ain't no fucking superheroes in that movie. I can tell you that much.
And we're doing good.
There's Ghost Rider.
I was gonna go see the Odyssey, but I found out Spider-Man is not in it. There's no fucking web swinging in the Odyssey, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not going."
If you just use his web, you can figure out this whole suitor situation real easy.
Yeah, maybe if he acted like a little bit in that movie, he'd be. I love the Odyssey, but Tom Holland in that is the weak link.
Yeah, I think the weakest link in that movie, that's still like, I don't think that's saying you did bad, if that makes sense. Like, I think.
No, I mean, I will rewatch that movie, and I like it a lot. It's just, I don't care for him in it. But
Drew, I hope you get a chance to get out and see it. I know
I'm going to see it eventually. I'm probably just not going to get to see it in IMAX.
Man, I really hope you get a chance to watch it in the theater. It doesn't have IMAX, but
it is a theater movie.
There's a second run theater in my town, so
there you go.
I have a deep chance of going to see it. But yeah, if I go to the theater again this weekend, it'll probably be to go see Spider-Man again, because it was a great fucking movie.
Speaking of acting, I need to go take some acting classes so that on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instaverse NYC, I can be a better actor at pretending to give a shit about some of the things that Izzy throws at me. Because we will do the top 10, and something will come on the top 10. And it will be like, you know, like it'll be like Andre Jackson destroys the universe while wiping his ass, and I'll be like, how am I supposed to give a shit about this? I don't know.
But that's the part that's fun about it. Just seeing your reaction towards things cracks me up sometimes.
It's so bad because like number 8, it's absolute fat, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, what do you think, Cliff? And I'm like, what's number 7? Like, what's that? Like, what can I possibly have to say?
Well, to be fair, I don't have control of what the grades are going to eventually become. You know what I mean? It is what it is. The ranking's going to be the ranking because of what everybody else does. So, I have no control over that.
It's outrageous.
You need to take control in your life.
And I'll be like, oh, wow, it's the Juggernaut toilet cover. Ooh, I guess people, it's a Model Era Juggernaut toilet cover. Oh, that's why people want it. That's Joe Mad. Oh, wow, well, I really like him. Okay. What's number 6? Like,
well, to be fair, by that time, we're both tired.
No, but it's so bad though because you could flip the script and do it at the beginning of an episode, you see, and I will still be like, why are we looking at this?
Oh, it's always going to come in at the end. I always put that at the end. It just makes.
I know it's always going. I'm just letting you know. There's nothing changes at the end. Nothing. I just sitting there like, why are we looking at this?
To answer Anthony in the chat, I don't think that the Marvel movies aren't adaptations of the comics. They're reinterpretations, and if you treat them as such, you'll have a much better time.
They're adaptations of the characters, not adaptations of the stories.
Yeah, they're actually inspired by or based on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like the Winter Soldier is a good example. They take some parts from what Brubaker wrote, but if they were to put the whole like Winter Soldier saga in a movie, it would take like 6 hours. So they had to like condense it to fit into what they were already doing.
And if they actually adapted Brand New Day, it'd be the worst movie ever.
It really would. Brand New Day is terrible. I'm sorry.
The idea of just making sure that the core essence of a character, the spirit behind the character that is most universally agreed upon is maintained. Outside of that, like, just tell a story.
It is always odd to me because
you don't want to go into a Supergirl movie and walk out saying, yo, she just murdered that guy, that helpless villain. She didn't. That's not Supergirl. Weird.
It's just always odd to me sometimes because you go like, I don't know if you guys know this, movie makers, but here are 50, 60, 80 years of storyboards. It's already been storyboarded for you. Sometimes you're like, oh,
that's the thing that I
some of the storyboards are shit.
And it has to deal with directors and writers, right? Who wanted to put their little take on the characters or something like that without actually really focusing on what makes the character great. They just want to put their take on the character, whether they cared about the character or not. And I think that's part of the problem. So when you hire people that really don't give a damn, you're going to get movies that really don't give a damn. There's some rare exceptions, but there's not
my
many.
give a damn is busted.
Yeah,
that's the thing, though, Rob. When you bring up the storyboards, is that I love so much about Brand New Day and the initial what's Peter been up to for the last 5 years sequences. Like, yeah, all those little clips are just ripped right from the comics.
Oh, they were perfect, and I was glad. So this was my big fear coming in, is right. We'd seen all these talks about these people cast as all these characters and all this stuff. So I was really happy that it was montage at the beginning, because I was fearing that this was going to be like
great. We're going to get 15 minutes of Boomerang.
We're just going to get way too many characters plugged in here, even if you had backstories or not. It was just too much. And so seeing it just be a real quick kind of like montage like that to fill in time of what that was great. And it was a series of Easter eggs then because they were like comic book covers, scenes and whatnot that they did. It was a lot of Easter eggs for those that were big fans, and for those that weren't, it just played as, okay, great, a whole bunch of characters, people he's been fighting, he's been taking on these guys, great, cool. So
I like their take on the costume this time, because it was an homage to all the previous Spider-Mans, but at the same time it was still a costume rather than some costume with tech gear, even though the tech gear is technically his tech gear. I like that approach to the costume, and if you pay attention to the eyes, you could actually inside. So they did it so where you could actually see a little bit of his eyes, which I thought was a nice little thing. That it was distracting. It was just like, you know what, we're gonna make the costume like as if he was making it, and it makes sense that he's doing it now the way he's doing it, because now we have the technology for them to make costumes like that. So I thought that was a cool, nice little nod to how he did it.
AR is joking, but at the same time, he's 100% right here. We just had the release this week of that fucking Mary Jane comic, and it was 100% ignoring the fact that for 500 and 600 issues, they've been telling us how Mary Jane and Peter don't belong together. Then they put this thing, which just does nothing but show us how they belong together.
Because they belong together,
Face it, Tiger. It's called Face It, Tiger.
Yeah, you gotta face it, Tiger. They belong together, and the only reason
maybe the new editor-in-chief will do something about it. I don't know.
I didn't read this, but I did buy it.
Yeah, it's nothing but stories about how Peter and MJ belong together through different stages. Oh, you get to see Peter die. He died, his death in there, and spoilers. It's a, and then we find out that he can talk to spiders.
I got it too.
But yeah, it's just a lot of how she and he are intertwined and how they belong together, etc. But this great couple that they are. But then, away, forget it.
Oh, that's
I got that one too.
The reality is they haven't been together more than they've been together in the comics at this point, which is bullshit.
I needed to. I didn't buy that one, Drew. I needed that one, the Mark Brooks, the Rogue.
Yeah.
They didn't have it at my shop.
Bunch of pretty ladies there.
So
It's so funny how I just
title
keep
going to be
cutting
working
it.
toward putting them together in the main run?
But MJ and P, I don't know. They always tease it and then they pull them apart, and they do different things. So who knows? Maybe the next hope is that with 1,000 they start to bring them back together. But Marvel has supposedly told everybody over and over again, no, you can tease him, but you can't put him back together because they think that he belongs be a lone wolf, which is
Peter can't be happy.
I believe they'll put them back together once the movies put them together. Because that's what they're going to eventually do.
The biggest dictate in Marvel Comics is that Peter and Matt Murdock are never allowed to be happy because it's not good for business.
So what do they have, like the former DC editor there? Because he said it about Nightwing and all of them. They can't never be happy.
You were talking about
Dan Didio?
Didio? He just hates Nightwing because his name is Dick.
Nah, he hated him, please. So much, such a
I think
hater.
Dan Didio is deeply closeted. He's like, you can't have him be named after a penis. That makes me uncomfortable.
Is that a Norm Macdonald joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is look at the ugly ass face on Ileana here. Yeah, like she got man face. She got a man face. But that's okay. She ain't got no man face in this one.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, and then I found this absolute cherry in the 50-cent bin.
Oh yeah.
9-8 candidate. Got shiny.
You overpaid.
That's
No, I underpaid by at least 3 cents. Yeah, I can make this one. I'm gonna eat some pistachios for breakfast. I don't need everybody.
That's nuts.
It is.
Put those nuts in your mouth.
Delicious.
Swallow.
I'm gonna chew them, so don't get too excited.
Are they salty?
Well, they're salted.
Oh, salty nuts in your.
These aren't nuts; they're kernels.
It's a sack of nuts too. You reach around in that sack and grab those salty nuts and put them in your mouth.
Yep, don't forget to suck your nut.
Nothing about meats also counts.
I'm gonna smoke a brisket, Cliff.
Oh my God, Rob! Yesterday I just had a bunch of your stuff playing back to back as I started with your newest video, and then it just kept rolling, and then it showed, and then it went, and then it looked like an episode of Only Slabs was starting, right? And then all of a sudden you're in your kit, like the whole intro is you and Chris, and all of a sudden you're smoking briskets in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was watching the video.
Oh, that was like for the members video. There's a members video where I was like trimming briskets and stuff. Yeah.
Right, so I'm sitting here. I'm like, "Ooh, the music's playing." I'm like, "I'm getting ready for Only Slabs." I'm in the kitchen. I'm scrubbing dishes, and it's like, "Doo, doo, doo, doo." And then all of a sudden, you're like, "So I'm seasoning these meats on these ends."
What's up, Brian?
You were watching me rub my meat. Got it.
Rob, you're under your own tallow.
You were rubbing it, slapping it, spanking it, flipping it. I mean, you were really working the meats.
Hey, I know how to handle meat. What can I say?
I only watch it at half speed, so I can really enjoy it.
I watch almost everything at double speed lately.
Rob, do you cultivate your own tallow too?
I actually did.
Nice.
Recently, that was like the last big cookout. My wife was asking me this time as I was trimming this brisket. She said, "Oh, are you going to save the fat so I can render it down and make some tallow?" I said, "I actually still have a jar left over from our last cookout. So I'm good."
I'm trying to is a hard term. I passed on one, but I'm looking for another one. A burger tank.
We'll be honest. We just did it in the crock pot.
Yeah.
I took all the fat as I was trimming it from the brisket and chopped it up really small and just threw it all into the crock pot on high for like 4 hours.
I'm looking to get the cast iron burger tank though, so I can just use the tallow to basically shallow fry burgers in it, like White Castle style.
Oh, well, I was just making it so I could then jar it and use it.
Yeah, I just buy tallow because I don't ever deal with large enough quantities of meat to really.
Yeah, well, if it's only like when you're doing briskets, especially like the other day, when we made it, it was like I was trimming 3 briskets at once.
Well, when I worked at the I worked at a barbecue restaurant for years. When I worked there, we'd make our own tallow for the.
Oh yeah.
And we'd fry our burgers in it. That was a pain in the ass process.
I haven't tried throwing it on my cast iron, the blacktop out there.
Yeah.
I've just been usually tossing a little bit of butter, but I guess I could.
Yeah, if you got the tallow, man, you might as well use it.
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. I didn't want to use beef tallow. Like last night, I was cooking country style ribs. You know, pork shoulder fake ribs. I don't know if I'd want to use beef tallow for that.
No, probably not. You can rub it on your face. It's good for your skin.
Smell like beef lard. Yeah.
Was it
beef?
the
Did y'all see where the
Weird
final
Arby's
main
guy?
actor? You see where the final main actor for The Mummy is confirmed to be returning? We got Benny back, little Benny.
Oh.
So you have Arnold Vosloo, Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and little Benny will be returning. The core 4. That's great news.
I enjoy those movies. What's the one that's not canon now?
They're gonna
option. It's 100% a false comparison. You can stray from the source material and have quality. It doesn't straying from the source material doesn't just mean flashy images for the common folk. It means you're not slave to the material and you can still tell a good story.
That's what Infinity War and Endgame was supposed to be. They never really. It's not the same story, but it worked.
Exactly.
I think the only comic book movie that you can even pretend really tries to pull straight from source material is Watchmen. That is the only that and 300 are the only two that you can pretend do that. Because
and that's straight at the end.
And I don't
Snyder,
give a fucking
Snyder
squid,
literally
so
uses the comics for storyboards in like 300 and stuff.
Yeah, but he totally fucked up the ending.
I think Zack Snyder's ending actually works. I just don't think it works in the same way.
Talking about Watchmen, I prefer the movie ending.
I
it
like
actually
to
calls
imagine
back
that
to
the
the whole
movie
context of the story. You're waiting
actually
on
the comic
you're
book
waiting on a
ending, and we get that
nuclear
into the
bomb.
series.
You're waiting on a bomb the whole time, and a squid falls. That a bomb
because
going
a lot
off
of the
works better
original
than a
comics
squid.
aren't that great. Option. They're fun, but they're not that great.
Not everything translates the medium either. You have to keep in mind, like with a book, you can exposition dump in a panel or two. In a movie, you can't exposition dump in 30 seconds without like sacrificing the quality of the story. You have to build emotion and deliver it differently.
And they're not pretending to be adaptations.
Well, it's the same way with movies, right? Like, we can say that Tom Cruise wasn't a book accurate Jack Reacher.
Oh no, but that first Jack Reacher.
Wait a second, you mean that Tom Cruise wasn't a towering, massive individual?
Doesn't the new season of Reacher start here soon?
Yeah, and so does a spinoff.
I'm skipping the spinoff, but
Reacher's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference between adaptation and one-to-one recreation.
Comes out on the 12th. It looks.
What,
like.
Drew?
No, and I think that goes back.
Well, another good example of a movie that,
as long as you're being the accurate adaptation, you're like the essence and core of the character, you're telling your own story with that character. There's no point making a Supergirl movie that she just murders people. There's no point in that. There's no point of adapting your own Supergirl movie, like.
You know, that one piece that you keep getting hung out to me is one of just many things wrong with that film, and probably the least problematic thing with that film in my world.
Yeah, you know, the one thing I would say about Supergirl, I think it would be better if she obviously didn't kill nobody, but like if they had Lobo do it.
Look.
Yes.
Let's say that happens. Let's say Lobo kills the guy at the end. It doesn't change that movie still fucking sucked.
I enjoyed the movie. It would have at least given Lobo a reason to be in the damn thing.
There you go, Taylor.
He was fun. That was the reason.
You are correct in saying that Lobo's purpose in the movie was purposeless.
I get what Option is saying. So like, I'm like one of the outliers. I don't like Ragnarok, but I understand that Ragnarok's a fun movie. It's got fun needle drops. It's got flashy lights. People have fun watching it. When I watched Ragnarok, all I saw was like the bones of a couple of really, really iconic good comic stories. And I thought to myself, when I walked out of that movie back in like 2017 or whatever, I thought to myself, why would you waste those stories? Now you don't get to use them later. Because back then, I'm still like expecting those stories down the line, like a World War Hulk, a Planet Hulk, the actual Ragnarok story with Thor, where his perceived death at the end of it, and it was a while before he came back and stuff. When you had Asgard on Earth over the Midwest just floating there and all that shit during the Siege era, and
that was pretty cool. I remember that in the comics.
Hell yeah, dude, it was insane. It was massive. It was fun, but they wasted all of that, and by making Ragnarok the way they did, using the skin and bones of those stories, it let us know that those storylines, that plot progression of these characters through the MCU, that will never happen. That piece of it kind of bummed me out, knowing the MCU will never go that direction with these things. That kind of bummed me out. So why not just make completely your own story? Why take Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow and make Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow if you're going to completely ignore every message behind that story? You can put her in a duster. We can fly around through space. You can do all that. But why would you choose to do that if you're going to ignore the entire point of that?
Well, because Tom King ignored his source material, and they're just going back to the original True Grit.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question about what do you think about when a director makes a movie that I think we could all consider a classic, like The Shining? But the author hates the movie because it's not what he wanted it to be. I don't know. What do you think of that?
I don't. Can we first try to? Does any of us know of one example where the author loved the Hollywood interpretation of their book?
Damn, that's true. That's a good point.
Anne Rice was not even crazy about Tom Cruise being in the movie. Then she watched it and she loved it and said, "Wow, he gave a wonderful performance."
I think she was more interested in the paycheck she got.
There's also times the author is wrong.
What Drew said right there.
Hated The Shining, and it is so much better than his slogfest of a book.
They love their paycheck.
Yeah,
I believe
Anne Rice loved her
that
paycheck.
Stephen King loved the because they remade The Shining as a made-for-TV film. It was actually really good. Changed the ending of it.
J.K. Rowling likes all of the adaptations of her books.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So yeah, I don't really think of it one way or another because I don't really read the books for the most part. I'm a movie guy though, so I don't really have them to compare to most of the time.
Well, the thing too is about like Kubrick. He is a guy that's not going to he's got his vision already. He already had his vision in mind when he's getting ready to make a film. So he's going to not take anything that King said in consideration.
And he was right to do so. I saw Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, he apologized later. Was it Bill Isabeth said, I saw him like 10 years later. He said, I'm really sorry about that movie.
I love that movie.
Never been a fan of Stephen King, to be honest. Love The Shining.
The guy who wrote Roger Rabbit.
I remember
the movie Better Ideas for his later work.
I remember Maximum Overdrive as a kid and saying, "Wow, they got Green Goblin." That's all I remembered.
Yeah.
From that movie.
I had to see that thing. That thing was recovered out of a dump and refurbished, and now travels around to conventions and stuff. The Green Goblin head.
Yeah. As a kid, that was the cool thing about it.
That's all that matters.
Has anybody been seeing Stewart Fails the Universe yet?
I saw the first episode.
We're watching
the last
all of them.
episode was pretty funny.
Watching them all.
I watched the first episode of Monsters of God on HBO last night, and that's when I discovered that the new Stewart show is an HBO show, or it plays on HBO.
Yeah.
I've never watched Big Bang Theory. I've never watched Sheldon. I don't.
Then you wouldn't watch this.
Sheldon. I never liked
Big Bang Theory. I love Big Bang Theory.
I mean, this is just a show about B characters, and every once in a while they bring some of the A characters, and each episode seems to have one A character come back for something. So if you weren't into that show, then there's zero for you in it because it's an okay show at best.
Yeah.
And it's more of just a nostalgia fix.
Well, I will recommend everybody to check out the new documentary series called Monsters of God. If you watch that docu-series on HBO called Chimp Love or Tiger King, or it's the same guy, Eric Good, who's making it.
I watched a different Chimp Love. It wasn't what you were thinking.
I saw the clip.
This one's about the reptile trade. It's wild. Because you got to remember,
like
these
Tiger
things,
King.
even though they're spotlighting animals, are mainly about the people that associate themselves in these hobbies and these criminal activities and stuff. It's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of a guy do you think would be a black market snake trader?
Some of those reptile people are kind of strange anyway, Mark.
You know, all of them are. I recommend people check out Chimp Love, the people, because it's not really done now, but the movie Nope, how they have to have that chimp that eats that person's face off on the movie set, and they just made that movie Primate. All that stuff is made based off of like these real events that took place and happened and everything, and it's spotlighted and highlighted in the Chimp Love documentary. And this woman, because it's kind of at the end of like exotic pet trade.
Is that the one about the lady who was raising the chimp that was on all the birthday cards?
Tonka, yeah. Well,
yeah,
it's about a lot of them. She's
but
like
that was her most famous chimp was the one that was on all those birthday cards.
Yeah, they went through all the legal stuff, and then the authorities come pick up the remaining chimps that they have at their facility and move them to a sanctuary, and they're like, everything went smooth except one thing. One of them's missing, and that's how episode 1 ends. And it's like, dude, it's like, is it alive? Is it dead? Like, it's America's Most Wanted with Tonka, the famous chimp, not just from greeting cards, but from Georgia the Jungle, from the movie Buddy with Alan Cummings. Like, he was the Hollywood chimp.
Hey,
it's crazy.
What about Serial Apist?
Oh my God.
That was the movie that from Big Bang Theory. That
I remember
that Penny was in.
So what if they do because the whole concept is they're going to different multiverses. Everything in the multiverses has something different. Imagine if they go to one of those worlds where Serial Apis is like the biggest movie ever.
Yeah,
or it's real. Damn dirty apes everywhere.
Yeah. So they did that. I did like the last one where we get Will Wheaton showing up as a Madge. That was pretty funny.
Well, it's funny because he's sitting there the whole time. He keeps saying the Guild. Meanwhile, he's working with Felicia Day to bring the Guild movie to reality.
Yeah, so that was pretty funny. Bernadette was pretty funny too. But I think the only one left is Wallowitz, is it? Because I think this guy, Jim Parsons, is not going to show up. He went to say that he didn't want to do the show.
He may not, but we may get Leonard.
Oh yeah, I think Leonard will probably be like a final episode.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked that they gave us Penny so fast, though.
She ain't doing nothing else.
Well, she's probably the most busy one out of all of them.
She is, but she
ain't got.
But she said that she understands that she owes her entire career basically to that show, and so she's happy to come back and do a cameo here and there because that's what made her, and she knows that.
She on 8 Rules.
Yeah, but that didn't make her.
That was her.
8 Rules was very much a John Ritter show, which
yeah,
she was the daughter.
What it was.
She was the daughter that you were
getting.
Yeah.
So, I remember when that show came out too. But yeah, she's, her scene
we'll
was.
Talk about the shows I remember coming out.
I did like their take on Zach.
Yep.
So now, I'm just, as we're watching the episode, I'm telling my wife, okay, who do you think is going to show up in this episode? You know what I mean? So, and I think right before we watched it, I was like, man, I wonder what they're going to do with Will Wheaton when he shows up. And poof, there he is.
We got to bring in like sort of like Raj's girlfriends or something.
Yeah, Raj's sister.
Or what's her name? Who played because we had the mom, we had Leonard's mom.
Leonard's mom.
She already came, but what
maybe
if we had
Penny's dad?
Oh no! I was trying to think who was one of the side.
I'm also thinking Siebert. The dean of the school. We'll probably get him sooner or later. He'll probably show up.
What the heck?
And I'm just thinking is like Raj's sister is another character that.
Raj's sister, yeah.
She'll probably show up sooner or later.
With the goofy speech impediment.
What? Oh, he's one of the main ones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
he's the main cast member.
He's probably one of the funnier ones too, because in the last episode he gets getting shocked.
I didn't watch a whole lot of the show. I got really into Young Sheldon for some reason. I find like the family dynamic on that show is a lot more interesting.
It's a different show, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, it's a very, very different show. But
I hated Big Bang Theory with the passion of 1,000 fucking suns.
I watch it all the time.
It was one of the least funny shows ever made, up there with like My Two Dads.
Seems to be a vast overreaction to a terrible sitcom, but okay.
I'm a fan. I like watching it. I'm a fan. I watch it all the time.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just a horrible person.
I'm not big on humor.
You are a horrible person, Matt. You son of a bitch. For fun, I watch it all the time. Big Bang Theory without laugh tracks sometimes.
Watch Friends without laugh tracks.
But
it's even worse.
I don't know.
So you, Sheldon's siblings, maybe.
Oh, Leslie Winkle.
It's not a character change; it's a power change option. But I mean, you die on that hill, buddy.
That'd be a fun one to see Leslie Winkle.
Calling everybody dumbass, and she'd probably be like a ruler of a universe or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing with Big Bang is that it's a type of comedy that's just it's meant to be obvious, and it kind of pokes fun at nerds. And it actually does poke fun at nerds. So
yeah, I haven't watched any of these new shows. Did Kripke show up?
Yeah, Kripke's one of the main characters in it.
Okay.
So it's Kripke, Bert, who's the geologist, and Denise, who's Stewart's girlfriend. So they're the four main characters.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the writing of the Big Bang Theory because it seems like mostly the punchlines are like a face one of the characters makes when somebody else does something. It's like,
hey,
not really,
if you don't like it, that's fine.
You know,
I enjoy the show. I've liked all the spin-offs.
Yeah.
This one's the worst of them all, but
I think
it's still
format that I'm not
fun to
so
watch.
much a fan of. To be honest,
I like George and Mandy. I did like George and Mandy. I like George and Mandy was good.
I never saw George and Mandy. I didn't even know it came out. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I think George is one of the best characters from
what do you mean it wasn't advertised well? They were fucking advertised it all over the place. It runs on CBS.
Not to me at all. I never saw it.
Well,
I never saw an advertisement for it. Probably because it's not probably because it was a CBS show and not a Warner Brothers show.
All right,
so,
CBS. It's on Paramount Plus. You can go check it out.
I saw a ton of ads for it because I watched
I rarely go on Paramount Plus, so it's not one of those channels I usually.
It's actually been a really good, really decent, just for what it is a family sitcom.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the AFC football, you'll end up seeing a ton of CBS ads. So that's what.
Oh yeah, the one that did show up. We did it.
Izzy, you're awful.
I don't think it's got anything.
Why am I awful?
Your traveling internet is lacking.
It's the story.
We're going to replace you with somebody better.
Thank you.
It's a full house.
What up?
Amy Farrah Fowler has not shown up yet.
Who did you call me?
Amy Farrah Fowler.
Oh. I thought you said Lady Fan Phallic, and I was like,
well, you could be.
Oh no, that's a different person.
That's your. Isn't that your OnlyFans name?
Yeah. That's why it hit a bell because I'll be going to that account a lot and checking my tips and shit. I don't make shit.
You know how the algorithms work.
Men don't tip worth a damn.
I just the tip.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew somebody was going to make that joke.
Well, look, we're 12. What can you expect? They're just very low expectations when I hang out with you guys. Mostly because I'm there.
low expectations means you can never be let down.
That's well,
or at least it's
you're
more
right.
difficult to be let down.
I can't be, but I don't know about y'all and what y'all be expecting, and what be letting you down and what doesn't.
Expect too much from me. You might not be let down. What song is that?
Random question for you, Rob. I know you like industrial music, but do you like Depeche Mode?
I have appreciated Depeche Mode only because my wife has forced me into it over time. So when I start in the 90s, I was anti-Depeche Mode.
Simon Le Bon.
My wife is a huge Depeche Mode fan. It's her probably their second favorite band. And
Yeah.
so since the 90s, she has been whittling me down, and I now enjoy them.
Look, Johnny Cash's cover of Personal Jesus.
Oh, that's a good one too. That is a good one.
Yeah.
But it's like the
Actually, I like Marilyn
that
Manson's Personal Jesus.
Yeah. That's it. Look at you, Rob, having taste and shit.
I like Johnny Cash's version.
I think that Depeche Mode's one of those bands that you end up appreciating them after years later, where you know what I mean. It's just one of those things because usually, with KMFDM, everybody was like, "Oh, they hate Depeche Mode," so.
Well, they don't. That was spawned out of a radio station in Florida, putting out this poll asking people, what do you think KMFDM stands for? And that was one of the ones that just kind of caught on out of this and went across America. But the name doesn't stand for that. It stands for Kind of State Smith Reed, which is no pity for the majority.
What about MDFMK?
That was when they switched labels for a while. They weren't allowed to, there was a dispute as the band broke up and they switched labels. There was a dispute as to whether or not who could use the KMFDM name or not. So they temporarily were doing out music under MDMFK. And then Sasha got all the rights back and continued to do stuff under KMFDM.
Caroline, hop out and hop back in. When you hopped in, it brought this echo with it.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bounce. I'll see you guys.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Or is he?
All right, he's gone. Bring back Caroline.
Yeah, the echo's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still there. I hear it.
I can still hear Rob, and I'm echoing too.
Oh, I wasn't hearing it until Caroline.
Yeah, it had gone away for a while, but.
Well,
oh my.
I'm gonna bounce, so maybe that'll get rid of it. So.
YouTube was doing this to Matt last night too, I think.
Yeah. The more people that added, the worse it got.
Well, let's just bring back the 18.
There it is. Yeah, it's just a YouTube thing right now.
It is what it is.
Am I starting it? Is it my fault? Let me try to shut down.
No, you're good.
You're actually not echoing.
Yeah, we hear ourselves. Just makes me want to rip my headset off and use something else. Oh, now it went away. Oh, now it's back.
Fuck you. I love you. You were helping me with my sound problems. God damn it, Rob. I thought you were my friend.
I know, right?
Fickle.
Caroline, did you go see Spider-Man?
Yeah, I see him. Why would I go see that when I can just look at my titties?
I saw Jesus after taking a bong rip last night. Then I air fried a Cornish hen.
Yeah, well, that's called living the life of the chosen people, okay? And that is what the Lord would have for us all, is to air fry Cornish hens and take bong rips.
I've never air fried a Cornish game hen.
Well, I dare you. I dare you now, mother.
Yeah, don't you want dry Cornish hen?
No.
You should actually video it and see what's better, the way you roast your meats, the way Rob does it, versus a Cornish hen.
Usually at game hens, when I do them, I smoke them. I put them, I'll stand them up like beer can, stand them up, smoke them, and then I'll serve it with like roasted zucchini or asparagus or something and wild rice.
Yeah, he has these props where you can prop up the chicken, and then you open its asshole.
Yeah,
its cavity.
Yeah,
its internal cavity.
Yeah, get that cavity.
You have a beer can with about that much beer left in it. You shove it up that poop chute.
Except I don't use beer with actually the Cornish game hen. I usually use like Pinot Noir, or not a Pinot Noir. I'm sorry, a Pinot Grigio.
No, that sounds interesting. I would be interested. I would entertain that.
So I use a white wine with it, and then we'll take that rest of that wine and drink it with the game hen and the wild rice and the asparagus.
Shit.
I got more than one speed when it comes to outdoor cooking.
To meats, you know your meats and how to prepare them.
Sometimes he likes his meat slow. Sometimes he likes.
Look, that sounds good though. I'll try a Cornish hen with a fucking Grigio up in it.
Yeah.
Cause
I see somebody do it with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Chicken.
That makes sense, honestly, because the acid contained within any Coke or soft drink product is powerful enough to break down even the toughest protein bonds.
That's where I use when I cook my pork shoulders. I inject them with Coca-Cola, the Mexican Coke, so you get the sugars inside as well as the acid.
Oh, that cane sugar, Bo. That cane sugar up in them
So
muscles.
I get that and I inject it into the pork shoulder. That's why I call it Porca-Cola.
Well, dude,
You can grab yourself a can of pork soda.
By small island nations.
Hell yeah.
I would worship you. I mean, not getting weird or nothing, but for a Porca-Cola. What do you serve with Porca-Cola?
Well, usually because it's barbecue, I usually serve it with some brown sugar bourbon beans, and so because I would usually make that. I do pulled
You do
pork.
a rub? Oh no, you pull.
Oh yeah, no. I inject it, and then I have my rub on it, and then
you do it dry or wet though.
So first pulled pork, I'll put a dry rub over it, but I've injected it and let it marinate. Then we smoke it, and then we shred it. And when we do the shred, I throw a little bit more of the rub in it, as well as a light amount of sauce that we toss it all together, and then serve it like that. And you can put more sauce on it if you want, or leave it as is.
Vinegar-based sauce in it?
No, I don't use vinegar-based sauce, but you could if you wanted.
You don't sauce mop your shoulders while you smoke them?
No.
That I would like to see made into a film.
So you're using like a just a thought. If you're using like a Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce?
No, I use a brown sugar bourbon sauce I make.
Okay. I would suggest, maybe just a thought, maybe for your late stage, mop on a little bit of like a light Dr. Pepper based sauce, and it'll caramelize on the.
Well, I've done that with my ribs. When I do ribs, I do a root beer glazed, where I have pure cane sugar root beer, and I mop that on, and then along with the sauce as well.
With the shoulder, you get a little bit of crisp on your fat part too, if you do a little mop on it. So that's just a thought.
Oh.
I don't have a smoker.
It's all good.
So I don't have any.
Man, I'm echoing like shit. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, hey, Bleeker. Sorry, I accidentally said "scar these nuts" right when you came on. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I gotta show you some funny covers. Look at this shit. I showed Matt this last night, but
Joe.
It's Joe, and he's saying, you know, of course I'm freezing, you stupid peasant. I'm wearing a metal bikini in a covered battlefield. And then Olaf's back here like, Thummer!
I hate Olaf.
I haven't even seen the fucking movie, and yet I have learned what this motherfucker's name is simply through cultural fucking assimilation. I hate it.
Is it Snow Penis?
Yeah, it's Snowcock.
Nice. Oh, good. My echo is gone for me.
No good. I'm sure Snowcock. Did it clear it? No. I love that, bro.
Is she wearing pants?
That's what I said last night, Rob.
Let me zoom in. Matt asked the same question, so let's get closer and explore together, okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Who said that? Fat Stacks? Were you like, okay?
Yeah.
You were a willing participant to go to where places.
Okay. It's got one of fishnets and a. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah. It's to help her breathe.
Yeah, that cover artist is winning Colorist of the Year.
Dude, I think it was a great job because, you know, the lights are bright and you can't see, so you got to get real close because the lights are so bright. And then you say, oh. Okay. Here's another one that I like because I'm a big fan of Excalibur. And they had gotten their little booties kicked.
Yeah.
Even poor little Lockheed, bless his heart. Rachel Summers looking rough. Nightcrawler's getting stomped on with the heels, and Captain Britain is.
He's got that heel right in his grundle.
Maybe that's what he likes. He's into that.
Yeah, I mean,
he likes to be stepped on.
Yeah,
that's one of those things you're either gonna love or hate.
Yeah.
He's gonna need to powder that later because it's gonna be chafed.
Wasn't that like Charles Atlas or whatever was like well known for that, or the wrestler?
Yeah. The Grundle, they'll do the moves and they will hook your ass. and it fucks you up. And I have seen this happen in wrestling, and I'm like, why is this allowed? He is tearing that man's asshole. Like, how is that even a legal move? But it is.
I had to check his hole.
Y'all don't watch wrestling. It's fucked up.
No holes barred.
I don't like it. But you know what I do like? I like Brack. I like Brack. I like Brack. And eating pork and beans.
Yummy.
Hey guys, pork and beans. Yeah, I fucking love this show. And the Brack show, I felt like Brack spoke my own language. We're probably from the same area in fucking space. Here you go,
Mr.
Mark.
Thunder, please.
Yes. I have his fucking soundtrack. There is a Brack soundtrack, and it's just songs that Brack has sung, and it's fucking amazing. Mark, do you need this? I have an extra. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know anything.
I appreciate it, though.
Not a fan of the Savage Dragoon.
I like Savage Dragon.
And then I'm going to show these two really pretty Marvel fanfares, and then I'll piss off. And let y'all go back to talking, and I'll shut up.
What you guys are saying to the Sea Devil?
It's 50 issues.
See, I saw them last night. They're pretty awesome. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Those are the two. The other one, her fighting the snake. Oh, no.
I'll have that one.
That's going, too.
It's a banger.
Isn't there one right before that?
There is. I don't have it yet. Here you go, Mark.
That's a cool picture.
Here you go,
Yeah,
Mark.
it's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Who is that? Who did that art?
It's a name I don't recognize. S. Plunkett. 91.
Splunk it?
Yeah, he spelunked it. He spelunked the fuck out of it.
Oh, I think they did this hidden
Here's
gem
the guy
cover
for
I
this
had.
one. And that's another thing that I enjoyed about fanfares is usually they would try
More
to
art.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for good stories. I will even be here for mildly stupid stories if the art's good enough. And I'm here for, even if the art is abysmal, if the stories are good, I'm always there. And then this, here you go, Drew, this is our type shit. Mark loves these guys. It's X-Men.
Unfunny ex-cons.
Yeah. It's Unfunny X-Con.
I don't have that. That's awesome.
Well, no, I do too.
Oh, his name is Sandy Plunkett. He worked on Savage Sword of Conan.
Oh, well, that's some nice shit then. That's
In
why he's got
Defender.
that good taste. Pee-pee! It's a little pee-pee!
When did that come out?
Conan. Yep.
New team? See, look at Beast being fucked. He's like, oh, look at that gold, Beast. Okay.
When did that book come out?
August, September of 1992. First printing. Published by Parody Press, a division of Express Publications. From Eureka, California.
Eureka's
Castle.
This is funny. Good shit.
Caroline, you
And
like
it says,
these? I picked these up.
are you going to show me your notes or something? Oh, Miss Marvel. Look,
let
it's
those
dedicated
drop.
to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Back to
There you
him.
go.
I'm done.
I got these. They were pretty cheap, but they were like super cherry.
Yeah.
Really good shape.
Can you
They
need to
got
go to him? I need to see
10
these
and-
Miss Marvels. Mark, are you making me suffer intentionally? I hate you.
What?
What?
Make me big.
Can you make
Mark.
it on him? Can you make him on the thing? Or is it Fat Stacks? Oh, thank you. Ooh. Ooh, she do pop. Stop it, Mark!
Made me make him big for that.
Stop it!
That shit.
What am I gonna do? I don't have anything to compare to that. I know why. It's Bedlam in Boston. You have to play a high.
I mean, in Bedlam in Boston, that's a
Yes, Beantown
major
is not
market.
free. That's a great one. I have 2 copies of that.
I got a couple copies of all of them, but like they're probably in
These
better
are
shape than the
super.
copies I've got.
Yeah. Well, when you've got
Yeah,
a
man.
chance to buff them up and make your girls look a little nicer,
Man.
you gotta do that.
Y'all holding out? You got extras of Miss Marvel?
Yeah, you need some?
Yep. I need some
I'll
Captain
run down my list and then I'll shoot you a message. And
He'll have
see
his
what you
people
want.
get in touch with your people.
Cool.
For sure.
He
Because
will.
people are people.
I got
Yeah.
a lot of people.
You and I should get along so
Awfully.
awkwardly.
Awkward's the only way getting along works.
Let's see how. Yes.
You know it's not awkward?
You.
Well, no, I'm socially awkward, but
Oh. What's not awkward?
what's not awkward is going to comicscreencancer.org to preview the Hail Crow auction coming up August 15th through September 5th. Going to be hosted completely on the Comic Screen Cancer site. You can go there,
Nice.
click on items, preview the items that are up for auction, all one-of-a-kind pieces of art, unique art on leather-bound sketch covers, and check that out. It'll be going live August 15th through September 5th. 100% of the money raised going to the American Cancer Society and towards our goal for the comics curing cancer.
Leather-bound books? Do they smell the rich mahogany?
Probably not, because they're encapsulated.
All right.
Oh my God, what did I do here?
I know what you were quoting there, though, Drew. I'm also friends with Merlin Olsen.
Merlin Olsen, yeah.
This is why God, through certain companies, made clear backing boards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Just put a board in the centerfold.
No,
I don't want to do that. That would
I
hurt
hate
my
when people do that.
feelings. That would hurt my feelings, and I have too many
I hate when
feelings.
people use, like,
and
blue
I
tape.
already know.
Makes me angry.
All right.
Oh, Mark, I got this package the other day.
Ew.
Just open it up.
Wonder who it's from.
It's from Pop.
Not a Legion.
No, that's a
I
Legion.
said Mark should have got a package the other day.
Bam, look at that.
I feel
Mark
like that came from
Spears.
Mark. Why do I feel like that came from Mark?
It definitely came from me by way of
Oh,
Pop.
that one.
Pop does
Yeah.
all the shipping.
Yeah, Pop sent it out, and it was packaged beautifully.
You're welcome.
Got
That's me.
Shut up, Mark. I love it.
Legions, Day of Vengeance,
No, it's nice shit.
some Justice League,
Oh my God. I think I know what's happening, Drew.
Superwoman's.
He's trying to indoctrinate you.
Girl power.
I
No, he
like how
won
it's
a
got the S at the
giveaway.
end, so it can be Superwoman's.
I don't believe it.
Weekly giveaway on the new DC
Yeah.
Day stream.
New DC
Caroline.
I
Day
don't
stream.
believe
I got
it.
some
What I
cards here,
believe
too.
is you're trying to indoctrinate people by strategically placing DC packages into the mailbox of people that
DC
you
books.
know. You're trying to buy votes. You're gerrymandering like a motherfucker. No, I love it. Yes,
I
it
got
was
plenty of
probably-
DC books.
Ballot harvest.
I know you don't. That's why it was good that you won.
No, I got them.
Oh, do you? Then show
Man,
us.
I got
Show
Batman, I got Superman, ABX sticker. Look at that, ABX sticker. It's all
Yeah.
sticky.
Well, you got to support
Is there a
Pops.
pack of cards in there?
Oh yeah, there's a pack
Yeah.
of cards in here. This is
Is it
a.
Spider-Man ones,
Here's
Magics?
a
Jesus Christ,
Here's a-
Caroline. It's a DC Day
look at this guy.
package?
He's like,
Oh my
not
God,
anymore.
shut up,
Attack
Mark.
Superman.
I say what I
This one
want.
is- Oh, Kryptonite Batman.
Oh, that was from the first appearance of Batman
yeah,
Beyond.
issue 21 or
Yep.
22 from that
Yeah.
thing, Majigger. I know what
Oh,
you're talking
look.
The
about.
Tim
Shazam.
Drake Batman Beyond.
You guys can
Yeah,
have a
Tim
Shazam
Drake,
gasm. Leave Shazam.
Shazam!
And look at this unopened pack of cards. You guys want me to rip this pack?
Yes, you need a cracker.
All about that.
Wait a second, you need to make a short out of it. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah,
nobody
it'd
would
be
watch
real
that
short.
shit.
I'm just kidding. Open it. What year did this come from? Is this new, Mark, or old?
No, that's
It's
vintage.
old. It's a vintage. Let's see. Got a date on
Like a
it.
30-year-old pack of cards.
Man, now the echo's getting worse for you guys.
Yep.
It's like the echo gets longer and longer. The delay.
It's my way or the highway, guys.
Oh shit! Superboy won.
All right, when we got next after that. Ooh. Stopped cold.
It got real out of hand last night, didn't it, Carolyn? The echo. It was like crazy.
Very sticky cards, brand spanking new.
Well, it's like when I dropped and came back, it cleared it up for me on my end, anyways.
A lightning quick attack.
I like the borders around the cards, the granite-looking borders.
Yeah, I got a pack of cards like that from you and Pops.
Yep, I put a pack with every when we hit the little super chat goal. I throw the extra books and the cards and stuff in.
The Unstoppable War Suit. Man, what a card. I think I'm getting that one graded.
Definitely need to get that graded.
The Eradicator surrendered by death.
Echo.
It kind of feels like you're like took some kind of hallucinogenic and everybody's voice is just tripping you out.
Yeah, I thought it was just the medicine that I'm on. There we go. Yeah, I'm on all kinds of
well, that's called heroin, Drew. We've talked about this. That's not medicine.
No, I'm not on any narcotics, but
would you like to be?
Maybe.
We can call cocaine Madam.
Yeah, no. No, I'm laid back.
You need to stop it, Rob. I'm gonna keep you.
So I'm not
you be nice.
Not in good shape, to be honest. But such is life.
The body has an amazing capacity to heal. Especially,
I wish it would fucking get to it.
Well, your mind has to work with it, Drew. You can't just be like.
That's true. I love my doctor, though. I went to see my doctor yesterday. She gave me 3 new prescriptions. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm glad I have to pay for those and take those. And she also gave me a recommendation for a weed strain to help me.
Then she's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
That's when you look at her and you say, all right, now you're helping me. Knuck up.
Yeah, we'll see.
I wonder if putting everybody backstage and then putting them back in would change.
Did it? No,
hello?
for me.
I know. I just went over to the main YouTube to listen, and it was really awful.
Let's see what it sounds like now.
This ain't the first time it's done it. Like, it was probably about a year and a half ago. We actually we killed a stream one time and rebuilt it and jumped right back in. But if it was doing it last night on Matt, I was about to call it.
Yeah, I don't know how we made it 4 hours.
It was fine until Drew came back. I'm blaming Drew.
I came back.
Not at all.
It's not doing bad for me.
Distant from one of our streams to another.
Yeah.
Well, it's all right. I get to go to Romania in a moment here. So
it ain't your computer. Like Rob just got echo when Drew came back in, and then I got when you could just.
Yeah, it's StreamYard for sure.
On YouTube one.
I'm going to try restream and see if it works.
That being said, I'm going to wrap it for the day. I'm going to go get a shower, get dressed, and go knock around. I got some shit I want to do today.
Cool.
Well, look at that.
I don't like playing with echoes. What's up, J-Med?
Let's run through some comics.
All right, well, yeah, y'all have a good one.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace out.